Hello, my friends. I'm Ventox, your resident Danganronpa 2 addict, and tonight we are jumping into Chapter 4 of Danganronpa 2. Now, on the bright side, I don't have to worry about anything happening to my favorite character. On the not-so-bright side, that's because my favorite character is dead. So, you know, we give and we take. However, I do still have Gundam to be worried about, so we're gonna see how things progress here. We left off on a very bizarre note with the reunion with our good friend Nekomaru, who had nearly been shot dead, and so of course the only way that we could save him was to turn him into a cyborg. And that was just kind of what we left off on. And I don't know where this is going as far as the story is concerned. Can he just be killed by conventional means? If I'm like, you know, the next murderer, can I just like pour some water on him and fry him? Yo, thank you very much for the primes. Neko, make sure I'm pronouncing this right. Neko Namsakan, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Welcome to the fan club. Enjoy the emotes, which for those of you who are subscribed, I just added a couple of new emotes to that. So you should see, I think it's the Hajime shock emote, the Chiaki shock emote, and the Sonya shock emote. So I don't know if those are going to stick around forever, but as long as we're playing Danganronpa 2, feels appropriate. But yeah, a lot happened on that last trial. We outed Mikan as the murderer. We learned that she did it because she was afflicted by the despair disease, which caused her to remember the things that had been stolen from her memory. And basically, she cracked as a result of that, which, fair. But now that she is gone, we've got 9 people left? 10 people, I think? Somewhere around that. Somewhere in that neighborhood. And I'm not sure where this story is going to go from here as far as, like, Nekomaru is concerned, what's going to happen with Nagito. We're going to see. My predictions thus far still hold. I feel like Chiaki's a survivor. I feel like Gundam's a survivor. I feel like Akane is a victim. I feel like Sonya is a killer. I don't want to think Sonya is a killer, but like someone's got to fill that role, you know? Just what's going to happen with Nagito, man? Where is this story going? I'm so eager to find out. So one last bit of housekeeping before we jump in. This will be my last stream for a little while. Tomorrow I hop on a flight, I fly across the country, and I'm going to be out of town for a wedding for a little while, so no streams. I'll get this YouTube VOD uploaded in a day or two. But otherwise, our next stream I expect is probably going to be Tuesday the 22nd. So that is, what, like 9 days from now? So a little bit of a break, but once we jump back in, we'll be back to Danganronpa 2. So, with all of that said, let's go ahead and jump into Daily Life, Chapter 4. We were hoping things would progress smoothly. That's right. A common, ordinary progression would have been just fine. Like, for example, the enemy's lair crumbling right after you defeat the final boss, or your dead friends suddenly reappearing. It would have been just fine if things had progressed like that. That's the kind of old-school progression we were hoping for. Not this unreasonable turn of events. Frickin' Nekomaru.
Name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Nekomaru? Is that you?
No matter how you look at it, I'm still me!
I gotta be honest, when I first got a hint that Monokuma was up to something, I thought Nekomaru was gonna come back as like a brain in a jar Fallout style. This is probably better in the long run, but still very shocking.
No matter how we look at it, this isn't you at all.
Sheesh!
Jeez, you guys are a strange lot. You all have such big, wide eyes. Oh, perhaps you've fallen in love with this metallic body of mine.
I just picture him like banging his chest and there being a big hollow thunk.
I already know what you want to say just by looking in your eyes. Then again, I am a former team manager.
I like that he has eyebrows still, by the way. No hair, but still has eyebrows.
What happened? You look like you've seen a ghost or something.
Ooh. Hey man, don't go scaring Miss Sonya with that strange-ass mask. As he raised his stammering voice, Kazuichi grabbed onto Nekomaru's head and...
I already know.
Come on, take it off.
Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Stop it! Stop it!
Hey!
Huh? Why won't it come off? Wait, what? Are you freaking kidding me? I love this scream and I love this sprite for Kazuichi. Holy crap! It's not just for show?
Pure electricity!
It's not just for show, it's pure electricity! I've been reborn as pure electricity!
If you're seriously Nekomaru,
Damn it.
that's my fault, right? You ended up getting a body like that and it's all my fault, right?
Sorry.
Sorry, Nekomaru. I don't know how to apologize for this.
Don't worry about it. A lot of stuff happens when you're alive.
You serious?
You're too upbeat. Is this really okay?
If you keep sweating the small stuff, you're gonna end up getting more gray hairs.
Hey.
Commenting on every little thing he does is a waste of time.
Hey.
But you're really Nekomaru, right? You came back for us, right?
That's right! I've resurrected from the depths of hell in shining silver!
How are you even okay with that? It doesn't even compare to my eye patch. How can you accept that body?
Oh!
It's better to just be alive.
Huh?
Huh?
It's better to just be alive. Hey, don't you agree? If I'm alive, I can still talk to you all. If I'm alive, I can still fight.
Show some spirit!
It doesn't matter what happens to my body, not one bit.
Amazing.
You're amazing. Nekomaru is brimming with hope. God, I hate him so much. It's better to just be alive. I do understand what Nekomaru is saying, but no matter how we make sense of this, it's just too weird. This isn't a novel or a movie. This is reality. Can something this unexplainable really be allowed to happen? No, instead, why did this happen? Anyway, I'm glad. That's fine, right? Right, Nekomaru definitely came back to us.
What's this?
My, am I interrupting your touching reunion? What?
Yeah!
Why is Nekomaru a robot?
Hey,
Unfortunately, it was truly difficult to save Nekomaru from the jaws of death. But they don't call me the psychopop magician for nothing.
Oh my goodness!
Such
a wonderful before and after has occurred.
I was not expecting that line to be voiced. Wait, so am I your number 2 mod or not? I think technically Denexiar was my number 2 mod. I think you were number 3, Senpapi.
It appears to be a little too dramatic. Thanks to that, I'm getting stabbed by all these envious stares.
Hey.
Hey, if you're really a robot, well, what's going on with your thought process? Is that a program too? Like, then what happened to the other stuff, like your self-awareness and...
How many times do I have to tell you that it doesn't matter? No matter what shape or form I take, I am Nekomaru Need-I!
Is he going to power through the rest of his life with his new abilities? That kind of reaction. Looks like you really are self-aware. That means this technology is insane! I've never seen or heard of anything like this before. What the commoner considers advanced is not much of an advancement. If you think advancements exist in colleges and laboratories, that's a huge misunderstanding. The real advancements exist in the place where you can pass on that talent.
Hey.
And you're saying that's you? Were you really that amazing?
You.
Stop admiring him. You stupid stuffed toy! Don't go screwing with people's bodies like that!
What?
Hold on. You harm Nekomaru, you're gonna... You intend to defy me yet again? You're quite the barbarian.
Disappear!
Jeez, this time you really will definitely fall prey to my Monokuma bazooka! It would be incredible if Akane just straight up died here. It would also be incredible if Nekomaru just straight up died here. Once again, the world shook and turned stark white, as if the surrounding environment and all sound was blown away by the impact. turning everything completely white. And within that whiteness, I heard that voice yet again.
Nekomaru!
Oh my god.
That didn't faze me at all! Check it out! I'm intact! I have no injuries at all!
Hey.
Are you fucking serious? He took that blast and didn't even have a single scratch. Awesome. He's seriously a real robot. Hey, can you let me disassemble you? Can you let me disassemble you and show me your insides?
No!
I just noticed, hang on, I need to see that Kazuichi sprite again. Are his earrings screws, Phillips head screws? That's a really nice detail if I caught that correctly.
If I get disassembled, I'll end up dying.
By the way,
I suppose I should fill you in. Even though he's a robot now, if Nekomaru is killed, it's still going to count as murder, okay?
of course.
It's possible that Nekomaru might kill someone instead.
Fool! Don't say such foolish things. That will never happen.
Well, with all that in mind, you guys enjoy the killing school trip together.
Let's get along!
Once again, I hope we can all get along.
It's impossible.
It's gonna be a while before I can mentally process this. Will Nekomaru never return to his original form? If that is the case, it is a burden for Nekomaru.
Sheesh!
Hey, it's not like I came back as a monster. I'm just a robot now, you know?
Man, if you had told me basically any of this would happen when I was playing Danganronpa 1, I would have told you that you were crazy. I'm sorry, I really can't see a difference. Well, just consider this a little promotion. By making a robot of one of the main characters, a genuine mystery is transformed into a sci-fi mystery. And the hard-boiled is transformed into cyberpunk. You're totally destroying the genres. Oh well, who cares? As long as it's fun, it's totally fine. I feel like that's the author speaking directly to the audience. As I listened to Monokuma's boisterous laugh, once again I was forced to accept. This island is not the day-to-day world I know. It's a mad world where the strange is accepted as normal. Causes, reasoning, circumstances, foreshadowing, these things don't apply here at all. That's what it means to live in a mad world. Are we going big Alice in Wonderland vibes for Chapter 4? Hello? Do ultimate robots dream of clockwork? I guess we're going to go experience an amusement park? So in DR1, there were 5 survivors in the end, right? So obviously that'll be the case in DR2. So the ones that will survive will be Hajime because protagonist, Gundam, Chiaki because cope. I appreciate the cope. I'm coping right alongside you. Nagito because he feels like the kind of character that's going to come back to haunt you in a sequel, and spin a wheel for Nekomaru as the survivor. Yeah, it was Byakuya, Yasuhiro, Asahina, Toko, Kirigiri, and Naegi. The next morning, we gathered at the hotel restaurant like we always do. Alright, Akane's back to normal. You love to see it. Man, the food today was awesome as usual.
As always, you sure do eat a lot. I feel relaxed just by looking at you.
It's impossible not to worry about it. No matter what, this feels really strange. It's not something I'll get used to so easily. He has teeth. Ugh, hang on. Robots shouldn't have teeth. Anyway, what are you gonna do, Mekamaru? Mekamaru? You're used to him already?
What am I gonna do?
For food. Do you need, like, oil?
Hey.
Regular? Premium?
Well,
Nah, he doesn't need oil. Since he said he's pure electricity, maybe he's battery-powered or something?
Fool! I can totally eat normal food, especially rice dishes. I can't keep my eyes off them. However, I've been feeling a little down today, so I don't have much of an appetite.
all right.
Yeah, his earrings are totally Phillips head screws. That's a really cute design touch. Honestly, I like Kazuichi's design overall. It's grown on me. Are you malfunctioning? If you show me your insides, I can fix you up, you know.
No means no!
What? So you're here too?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I should know my place and not speak out of turn when everyone's gathered together like this. However, I just wanted to make sure I spoke to you about what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday? That person Mikan called her beloved. I can't help thinking about that, and I won't get it out of my head. Okay, I'm gonna bring my notes back up real quick. I can't remember if I wrote something about this. It's been a couple days. Made her recall her dead lover from before the island. This person never hated her and forgave her, and she committed the murder as penance because that person was no longer with her. If I say that this is one of the people from the island, then man, this is a hard one. I don't know if I'm equipped to answer this question right now. You're adding Sonia to that list. Okay. I'm okay with Sonia surviving. I like Sonia. Sonia is the person who I'm currently working on getting up to a maximum bond with, so I just don't want her to die this chapter. Then next is going to be Chiaki. What? Am I just a coward for worrying about that? I'll take the notes away. I don't think we have need of it for now.
Let me tell you this.
Oh boy, my first Gundam line of the night.
It crossed my mind as well, but based on how she phrased it.
So this is the end. This is really... Now I can go back to my beloved and be forgiven. I can finally see my beloved. Please forgive me, as my hopes of finally seeing you die with me.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
It was as if she was speaking to an entity that does not exist in this world.
Then there's nothing to worry about.
Fine.
More importantly, we should be thinking about the Future Foundation, our enemy.
I just want to be sure. Is my mic picking up my Gundam lines? Volume-wise, I'm a little bit quiet on those, just by necessity.
If that fearsome organization known as World Ender is truly responsible for our imprisonment,
If you flinch, you will die!
then investigating who is behind that organization is our top priority.
The Future Foundation. That word, future. Does it have anything to do with that ancient ruin? I mean, there's no doubt that that symbol on the door to the ancient ruin was the Japanese word for future. If that's the case, it might be better if we investigate the ancient ruins again later.
However,
The more I think about it, the less sense it makes. Why would an organization that's secretly plotting to end the world make us suffer like this?
They went to a lot of trouble to abduct us and bring us to this island. Not only that, they took away several years' worth of memories of our lives on at Hope's Peak Academy. For reasons that are also unknown.
Future Foundation, World Ender. Ha!
Impossible!
There's obviously something wrong with you if you believe in something so unrealistic.
Hey,
You're one to talk.
but...
But what we should be most concerned about as it relates to the Future Foundation
Isn't that right?
is the traitor from the Future Foundation that's hiding among us.
Hey,
I wonder who it is. If I had to guess who it is, I mean, it could be Nagito. Oh, the updated sprite is amazing. It could be Nagito. That feels like really obvious though. I could see Kazuichi. I could definitely see Kazuichi. It's not Chiaki. No chance it's Chiaki. No chance it's Akane or Nekomaru, I don't think. I appreciate that within the span of about 1 second, multiple people in chat said Byakuya. Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't see Chiaki, Nekomaru, or Akane right now. Wow, that's really it. Nobody from the bottom row is still here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The whole middle row is still alive. 1, 2, 3 on the top row. Yeah, I've gotta say, if they're gonna surprise us, then Nagito, because I feel like it's too predictable that it's Nagito, right? So it actually being him would be the real surprise. So I've got to say it's either Kazuichi or Sonya. It's one of these two is my guess. Or I'm the traitor. That would be a fun twist, is Hajime is the traitor, and that's why he doesn't remember anything. If he's like subliminal message sleeper agent kind of deal, that would be an interesting twist. That's my call right now. Definitely not Nekomaru, Akane, or Chiaki. Maybe Nagito, Soda, or Sonya. The true identity of the outsider hiding among us and trying to ensnare us.
I won't be fooled.
Nagito's obviously the most suspicious, though. Even a childish organization blathering about ending the world wouldn't accept someone like me. Man, nobody wants a worthless human like me to join their group. You guys should know that feeling well, right?
You think so?
And that's the reason you're not the traitor? I don't understand your theory at all.
Huh?
Then who do you think is the most suspicious?
It's obvious.
I nominate Hajime. Huh?
Wow.
Well, isn't it normal to doubt the most unlikely candidate?
Hey,
Not just that. You're the only one here who still doesn't know what ultimate talent you possess. You know what? Respect to Nagito. He followed up on my train of thought. If we're basing this on an outsider hiding among a group of ultimates, Hajime should be doubted right away. Then Hajime's the traitor? Of course not. What are you even saying? You shouldn't raise your voice like that. We might become even more suspicious of you, you know? This is obviously your fault.
Settle down.
Stop fighting.
Fool! Don't you think fighting with ourselves like this is Monokuma's trap?
That might be true, but
All right, I'll handle this. Just leave this matter to me.
what do you mean?
To eliminate this tense atmosphere, allow me to present to you my new function that I discovered last night.
New function? Don't tell me. Is it flight? Can you fly?
No!
It's not a conventional function like that. It's far more practical and novel. Now then, let's go.
He can cry lava?
Behold!
Nekomaru is crying.
No!
Hardly. I'm not crying. My right eye dispenses cola, and my left eye dispenses rooibos tea?
Rooibos tea. I've never heard that phrase before.
Behold!
are you kidding me?
What, are you a soda fountain?
Damn it.
I know we'll be here all day if we keep commenting on every little thing you do.
Don't fuck with me.
But what the hell was Monokuma thinking giving you a function like that?
You're so evil.
That guy, he's definitely fooling around. Monokuma's just toying with other people's bodies. I too was modified by Monokuma, so I totally understand how Nekomaru feels.
You didn't get soda dispenser eyes. You don't understand how he feels at all.
But don't be depressed. You'll get used to it. It's surprising how quickly you'll get used to it.
I'll beat you up.
Don't go butting in our conversation all of a sudden. I'll kill you until you die from it, you stupid rabbit.
That's an extremely violent thing to say to someone.
You showing up at this time means... Did you come to tell us you've defeated another Mana Beast?
Yippee-ki-yay!
Ta-da! You're correct. Once again, you can visit a new island, so please take this opportunity to get along with everyone.
I ain't going. What a drag.
Huh?
Man.
Even if we go to the new island, it's not like we're gonna find a way to escape this place, right?
You are right.
Rather, I feel as though the opportunity to kill increases every time we go to a new island. So it might be best if we do not go. Huh?
I renounce you!
I don't know what you're planning, fiend, but we're not going to fall for it.
That's a misunderstanding. I was just...
Lame.
Ah, jeez, how annoying.
Unbelievable.
Just stay back and leave the rest to your big brother. I'll give you an example of how to lure these guys to you, little sis.
Hey!
What are you doing? You're acting like we're allies or something.
What is
I
happening?
tell you to stay back.
Delicious.
This technique, it's impossible to defend against it or evade it.
This is possibly the least
Well, now.
funny running gag I've ever seen. I don't know, man. Monami's just so weird. She falls so flat compared to the rest of the cast.
There. Now that I've mopped up the annoying one.
Special bleeding service.
Okay, since you guys are down in the dumps, I'll make sure you guys are so excited that your nose will bleed. Compared to the earlier investigations, I've prepared a special treat that's completely different than before. Treat?
Nice.
Oh, you took the bait. I guess it's true. If you want to get a shut-in out of their room, carrots work the best.
Huh? Who the fuck cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the treat is.
It's an amazing treat. Don't wet your pants. Well, it's okay if you do, just don't spray it on me. I've prepared a bunch of stuff you guys might find interesting on the new island,
Miracle.
such as clues about the Future Foundation. Huh? Such as parts that may be useful for making a ship.
You serious?
Are you for real?
News.
And also, your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak Academy. Huh? So do your best to explore. Take care.
Hey.
What should we do?
You know, right?
Our only option is to go, obviously. We might be able to go home if we have ship parts.
Yep.
I plan to go too. There are clues about the Future Foundation. We need to make sure we see them.
Hajime.
What about you, Hajime? Of course you're going, right? If you look at your student profile, you might be able to find out what your shining talent is. It's a chance for you to clear any suspicion, right? What suspicions? I don't think anyone here doubts me.
What?
Ah, I see. But if there's a clue about my talent, I want to know what it is. The reason Hope's Peak Academy chose me. The talent I possess. These things matter to me. There's no way I'm not worried about it.
It seems you've all prepared yourselves for the worst.
Starting to get pumped up.
That means we're gonna go, right?
If everyone is going, I shall accompany you as well. But there's also the possibility that Monokuma set a trap. We should be careful where we step.
I can't stop thinking about that ancient ruin that might hold clues about the Future Foundation. But we should start exploring the new island. Alright, well, no one here for me to hang out with. The only ship we're building here is Hajime and Nagito. Excuse you, the only ship that matters here is Ibuki and me, myself. Alright? Every other ship pales in comparison. Alright, so I have to remember to check my Tamagotchi. Let's just check on it now before we start moving. Nope, chapter just started. I expect if the pace that we are used to persists, probably like maybe 2 hours or so from now, we'll find a body. Check Dead Friends doors for dialogues. I typically check for the dialogue during free time. Because at that time, I usually check whoever it is that I'm going for, see if their room is open. Because I do want to see the insides of everybody's rooms. Only ship that rivals Ibuki is Gundam with platonic bromance. I agree with that. I'm on board for the platonic romance with Gundam. Alright, while we're running, somebody hit me with some hiragana. I haven't added any new ones, but I have learned a couple new ones. Well, when I say learned, I mean I've been introduced to a couple new ones. Oh no. For some reason, the first time it pops up, it feels like it just doesn't do a hiragana. Oh, you guys pay attention to the instructions. Nah. I recognize nah because it's the most complex one that I've seen so far. And so I look at it and I just go, nah, I don't want to do that one. No, thank you. All right, next. Ku? Because I think that's kudasai. Yes, that's how kudasai starts. That's ku again. I also wonder if maybe one of the GIFs is broken and it didn't upload correctly. I think that's possible as well. Ku for the third time. If it just does ku like 5 times in a row, I swear to God. Kana, stop. Oh, I don't... Ma. Dang it. Yeah, that's one of my newer ones. Y'all, stop with the redeems. Me. I recognize me. That one took me a long time to figure out. I guess you'll really know ku exactly. Ku. Ma. See, this is why it repeats, so that I can learn. I'll remember ma now. Problem is, now I'm getting good at learning them like one at a time. Ha. Again, that's an easy one just because that first symbol is a T. Okay, that's loogies, so there's one more coming and then we can move on. Oh, Ra, I think? Yes, okay. That one's tough because I know that the one that looks like a different 5 is Chi. This is what happens when you make it 1 point and no cooldown. We try to force you to learn. The Mana Beast that was blocking this bridge has disappeared all of a sudden. I've been wondering this for a while, but how is something as pathetic as Monami able to defeat a Mana Beast? So I believe that is the, like, alternate game mode. I don't know if it's, like, an actual game mode with mechanics, or if it's just, like, little side stories, but I'll find that out after I finish the game. No, it'd be a waste of time to think about something like that. It's useless to think about things that are a waste of time. I've learned that much during my time here. As I walked across the bridge, I started to see the scenery on the new island on the other side. Yep. Oh, I like the Monokuma Horror House. Alright, there's a lot to look at here, but I am really enjoying the Monokuma Horror House. I'm liking the skull. Oh no, I think that's just that full thing is the horror house. Hang on. I have to make sure that my diction is very, very strong when I say horror house. But I like that. I think all the way over here is the horror house because we can see this little skull here. And then it still says like Monokuma Horror House right there, I think. We've got an ice cream shop. We've got a nice little train with a Monokuma on the front. Multiple ice cream shops, as a matter of fact. I see we're going with the Starbucks method. And then I don't see a roller coaster, but it tells me that there's one over here. So I assume it's just off screen like this. The Ferris wheel, and then the piece de resistance up here, the giant Disney castle. Oh no, there we go. Pack it up, boys, we're getting copyright struck by Disney. Nah, this is just bordering on parody enough for it to not matter. You can't escape Disney World, that's true. It doesn't matter how far away I get from Florida, the theme parks are gonna haunt me forever. It's like, this whole island is one giant amusement park. It looks fun, amazing, exciting, thrilling.
This makes it look even creepier.
True. Alright, which way should I go? Let's just start by going right. Okay, we start with the horror house. What does that say on the door? Shitimi? Is that a word in Japanese that I don't know? Shitimi? Because if I am reading this correctly, I'm putting it in the chat here. It looks like it's saying S-H-I-T-I-M-I. I think it's Monokuma insulting Monami. Oh, okay, Shitimi. Okay, I see. There's a creepy looking building that doesn't seem like it belongs in an amusement park. I like this skull on the front. Is it supposed to be a haunted house? I don't really understand it, but this island certainly feels festive.
Perhaps.
If Hiyoko and Ibuki were here, they would have definitely enjoyed this.
Oh, Ibuki would have loved this island.
I don't like this.
What the hell is wrong with this island? Why is this here when they're forcing us to kill each other?
Dumbass!
This is in such bad taste. Not a whole lot to look at on the outside here. The sign at the top of the building definitely says horror house, but it's like whatever building used to be here was converted into a haunted house or something.
Ever since he took away my magic stick, Monokuma has been doing whatever he pleases. I've been reduced to the role of an unwanted child. My influence is weaker than it's ever been. And not just that, look at what he did to my house. This is too much. There's nothing good about this at all. If this keeps up, history will remember me as the greatest character to ever become a one-shot punchline. Hajime, you were here?
You didn't notice until now?
How terrible of me as your teacher to cry in front of one of my students.
That haunted house over there, is that your house?
It was, but Monokuma kept bullying me, and it ended up like this. It was supposed to be cute. My house was supposed to be cute. You can't. I understand you're interested, but you cannot go inside. Even teachers have a private side that their students aren't allowed to see.
So on that note, I've been applying for jobs back in, up north for a while now. One of the ones that I applied for was a position as a theater technical director at the high school that I graduated from. Now, my older sister is an educator in that area in a different school district, but in a neighboring school district. And so she said, hey, I can put you in touch with one of my friends who teaches at that school. And, he can tell you about, like, the school district, what he thinks about the position, see if he can put in a good word for you. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, that sounds great. She sent me his contact information. She's like, yeah, he's a really good friend of mine. He and his wife, we hang out all the time. And I look at the name and I'm like, that is my high school freshman year biology teacher. My sister is close friends with my high school biology teacher, which is just weird, man.
Also, you're a boy of a certain age. If you come inside, I'll make sure I leave the door open halfway. Otherwise, my mommy won't shut up about it. What am I saying? It's just a what-if scenario, okay?
Anyway, this is Monami's house, and it's safe to say we're not allowed inside. So it's a waste of time to stay here any longer. I should hurry up and go somewhere else. But what if I try to go in?
You can't!
Nope. Alright. Interesting. We still haven't had any important scenes take place in the pharmacy on the second island? No. Yeah, the second island. Nezumi is rat, I believe. Okay. Haha, very funny, Danganronpa. Nezumi Castle. That took me a second. Okay. The amusement park's castle. It's mouse themed. Oh, it's mouse? Okay. There's a lot of different things I could say about this building, but I probably shouldn't say anything at all, lest I be struck down by copyright law. What?
Yeah!
Mice are the only thing I can't handle.
Who cares?
Ooh!
You two? You don't like mice either?
No.
Well, we're siblings after all.
Yeah!
No, not mice. I don't like them.
Mouse! Ah!
No, not mice. They're gonna chew through my ears.
What a couple of loudmouths. I feel like my stress level just keeps rising around them. Dude, man, Mecha Maru. Hey, are you okay? There's a strange mechanical sound coming from your body. No, I guess it's okay. Since he's a robot, it makes sense that he makes mechanical noises now.
That sound means I'm feeling emotionally charged right now.
I see. Your body makes noises based on your feelings. Okay.
Just now, I have activated a new function.
A new function?
Are you serious?
Is it flight? Can you finally fly?
Now then, prepare yourselves.
It opened? Is that a clock?
I'm able to sense the passage of time. I don't even need to look at clocks anymore.
Please tell me this is not setting up for Nekomaru to be the victim, and his time of death is going to be the time that's on his chest clock, except maybe that the killer already knew about the chest clock, so they set it back to a specific time that they already had an alibi for. I feel like that's where this could be going, and so just in case, we're gonna take some notes. Chapter 4. Fourth island is an amusement park. Monami's home is private. Nekomaru has a chest clock. Cool.
Whether it's training, meals, or baths, there's no doubt this feature is useful in a variety of situations.
It actually comes out of your chest. What are you, a cuckoo clock?
Hold on.
A cuckoo clock? Don't compare me to one of those everyday clocks.
Fool.
This is a highly efficient radio clock.
Okay, the notes come back. It's a radio clock. A chest radio clock. Radio clock? It's a type of clock that receives radio signals, so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. Automatically updates the time via radio signals.
Oh,
That's right, it's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted.
Oh, okay, okay.
I've become a Time Lord.
Except you don't have multiple hearts. Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body.
what?
Oh, hey, I forgot about the Monokumas. I just saw one hiding out back there.
What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this.
That Monokuma, he's definitely toying with people's bodies. All right. Hello, Monokuma.
I've been found.
Cute. You know what? Actually, before I move on, I'm also gonna add both Monami and Monokuma are afraid of mice. All right. Soda, what do you have to say?
Oh my.
This building is full of dangerous areas. I feel like I should say something about it. Wow, what a coincidence. I was just thinking the same thing. Well, no matter how fancy it is, it's got nothing on Miss Sonia's castle. After all, she's the real deal. Miss Sonia's a 100% pure princess who lives in a 100% pure castle. Don't talk so confidently about a castle you've never seen before. Oh, no. I wanted to talk. Nah, I wanted to talk to Gundam, damn it. Clatter. Huh, it's locked.
Ooh,
Maybe
Exciting.
a bunch of mice are pressed up against the other side of the door. Just thinking about it is too awful. No, not mice! Not mice, they're gonna chew through my ears. Anyway, we can't go in. castle doors were locked on us first arriving. Hey, I was just wondering.
Is a mere human going to offer his opinion to me, an overlord? Fascinating. Fascinating, you fiend.
If you flinch, you will die!
I'll play your game, you rogue. Come, tell me. Try to satisfy my 4 dark devas of destruction.
And that's right, those hamsters could probably pass for mice, right? So maybe you can defeat Monokuma and Monami with your hamsters.
I already told you, hamsters are merely their temporary form. A fiend like you is incapable of imagining what would happen once they shed their transient guises. Ignorance is horrendous. That's why it's only interesting to converse with humans once in a while.
He gave us some roundabout excuse that makes no sense, but my guess is he doesn't want to put them in danger, which is fair, which is valid. I'm gonna go back to the murder house real quick just to double check if there were any Monokumas that I missed. Check on the Tamagotchi. Now I've got 5 hope and 1 despair on this Tamagotchi. Devas are biblically accurate angels. I don't know, that feels a little too benevolent. They are dark devas of destruction, after all. Now, I'm not saying that they're satanic in any way, but I feel like angels is probably not an apt description here. I don't see any Monokumas. Alright. Moving on. Ooh, the ice cream shop isn't an eligible place. That makes me sad. The roller coaster. Now, I gotta offer some fair criticism to Monokuma or whoever it was that designed this theme park. You can't just name a roller coaster. That is some very sad signage. I haven't been to whatever the theme park was in, like, literal decades, but I still remember getting on the Okeechobee Rampage. There's even a roller coaster here. Well, obviously, since it's an amusement park. Too bad! It's still under maintenance. The ride isn't intense enough yet, so I'm in the middle of powering it up like crazy. Actually, no, it's just I'm the middle of powering up like crazy. I don't think you need to do that. It's not like anyone's gonna ride this anyways.
Come on!
Now, don't say that. I also prepared a prize for you. If you're planning to bait us with a prize again.
Look forward to it, okay?
Anyway, please enjoy the other attractions first. I'll make sure I finish the maintenance by then. For now, I should come back here after I've checked out the other areas. What am I gonna do? I should think about that when the time comes. Alright, look for Monokumas. This one was not so well hidden.
No.
Be very, very quiet. I just found half of the hidden Monokumas.
Yahoo!
A roller coaster. Yeah, Akane seems like a roller coaster kind of girl. Roller coaster's the only reason to go to the amusement parks. There's nothing like a good thrill ride.
All right!
Apparently it's still under maintenance, but I'll be first in line to ride it as soon as it's fixed. You're one of those people. You gotta rope drop. You're gonna be the one camping the line so that as soon as it opens officially, you'll be first in line. That's an exhausting lifestyle, man. I know people like that, and absolutely no way, no how. The fun house is massive. Not seeing any Monokumas yet. It's like a building out of a fairy tale, minus the creepy looking train. I don't really understand this concept. What kind of attraction is this supposed to be? Oh, hi, Chiaki. You're really hiding out in the corner over there, aren't you? I would not be surprised if many people did not pick up on her hanging out there. I don't see any Monokumas, though. No, I think we're good. Man, Chiaki's great. I love her.
I feel like this amusement park is missing something.
That's not the problem here.
I mean, it's supposed to be an amusement park, but there isn't even an arcade.
When you go to an amusement park with your friends, do you just ditch them to go play video games?
No, that's rude. I make sure to choose competitive puzzle games or shooting games that we can all play together.
Yep.
Well, if I had any friends, that is.
You can't just say that, Chiaki. Aw, poor Chiaki. I'm not surprised, but like, man. Where are we supposed to find clues about the Future Foundation in an amusement park? Hey, how about you? Did you find anything? Like your school profile, maybe? It's supposed to be a cute-looking train, but the design totally ruins it. Welcome to the Funhouse! Funhouse?
Yes, indeed.
With this train I'm conducting, I shall take you all to the Funhouse.
Nonetheless, your body will be crushed asunder by then.
And there's no way I'm riding that thing.
You'd never be able to ride it anyway.
Hey,
You know, in order to go to the Funhouse, all of you guys have to ride this train.
All of us?
So,
If you want to try to go to the Funhouse, you gotta assemble everyone here.
nonetheless, your body will be crushed asunder by then.
This obviously smells fishy. This is clearly a trap. I've decided I'm never going to ride this thing. Oh right, I think it's time I headed over to the roller coaster. Really? That's everything on the island? Yeah, I guess we did run into everybody, didn't we? Now we're close to evolving our Chibi-me. Wow, okay, yeah. We made it full circle. I have absolutely no predictions about how this island is going to play into anything murder mystery related. We don't really have any good candidates for a locked room. I feel like someone like arriving on the roller coaster dead and having found out that they died somehow like during the ride could be interesting. The fun house, the horror house, I mean there's a lot to play with from an author perspective.
Yo.
Everybody here?
Want me to tell you?
Hey, wanna know something cool? According to Monokuma, we'll all get a treat if we ride that roller coaster together.
Hey, I'm not riding that thing. Didn't I tell you I get crazy car sick?
Welcome! What? Welcome to the main attraction of this amusement park, the Great Ultra Delicious Coaster.
Well, that explains the word delicious earlier. Okay. In order to go to the fun house, everyone must ride the train together. However, our bodies will all be torn asunder by then. The roller coaster is the Great Ultra Delicious Coaster. Okay.
Hey,
Is it really true that we'll get a prize for riding this?
of course.
Sure thing.
What's the prize?
No way.
Aw, no, that's the surprise for after you ride this.
This is bad.
Hey, do we really all have to ride this together?
What are you saying?
Didn't I tell you already? Are those ears for decoration?
Shut up.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Now, it's gonna be fine. Thrill rides are sweet.
I already know.
Everyone who likes them always says that, but I already know they're not fun at all.
Even so.
But there's a possibility that the prize is gonna be those ship parts, you know? That might be true, but
Might I ask, where will this ride take us?
Nope.
It won't take us anywhere. We're just gonna circle around and come back here. What is the meaning behind that?
You fiend.
Have you never gone to an amusement park?
I am ashamed.
I am embarrassed to say that we do not have these in my country.
I see. I've only gone to an amusement park once during my childhood.
Listen well.
But it was an amusement park in hell, filled with man-eating demons.
Huh? There are amusement parks in hell?
Wow.
I have never heard of such a thing. By all means, please allow me to accompany you next time.
Hey!
Don't do it, Miss Sonia. That guy has a habit of lying.
The entrance fee is the blood of a virgin. I shall offer up your blood as tribute.
That is...
Oh, that is a shame. It seems my blood cannot be used as the entrance fee.
Hot damn, Sonia lore.
Are you kidding me?
Huh? Well, wait, does that mean Miss Sonia?
Hey everyone. It's just gonna be a waste of time if we stand around like this.
See? I mean, good for her. Why don't we just try riding it?
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on, why do we have to just try riding it?
Nekomaru, can I leave this to you?
Understood.
Leave it to me!
Hey,
Stop it! Stop it, please! Let me go! Let me go! But despite his desperate struggling, Kazuichi got stuffed into the roller coaster.
Now then.
All aboard the great, ultra-delicious coaster.
With Monokuma's shout, the roller coaster took off at maximum speed. All right, we're gonna take a minute just to examine everyone's expressions here. Sonia's having the time of her life. Hajime is having fun, but it's a little intense for him. Chiaki's just asleep at the wheel, man. Chiaki does not care at all. Obviously, Kazuichi is out cold. I like that Fuyuhiko is just genuinely enjoying himself. Like, he just seems like a kid having fun.
Gundam is going through hell.
Akane is being Akane. Nagito is just having a jolly old time. And then this is actually gonna be how frickin' Nekomaru dies. The centrifugal force of the roller coaster is just gonna destroy all of his nuts and bolts, and that's how he dies.
I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die!
What overwhelming G-force! It feels like all the screws in my body are gonna fly off! Be still, my heart!
Also, goddamn, Akane, button your shirt, please.
I'm gonna die. Let me die.
Yes, indeed.
All right, we've arrived. How was it? Wasn't that fun?
So it's finally over. That was a little too intense. Hey, let's go on it one more time.
All right.
I agree. Once more.
No friggin' way!
Hey.
Hey, more importantly, where's our treat?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah. Right, here you go. The treat is a file.
Huh? This symbol, Mirai. I recognize that kanji, Sarada's, kind of, not really. If you put it with like 4 other ones that were like vaguely similar, I could not pick it out. But we are definitely gonna have to take some notes. Y'all need to remind me to take the notes off the screen when I'm not using them. I swear. It's the same symbol. It's on the door of the ancient ruin. I tried. That's what the highlight my message thing is for, Luigi. If I don't pick up on something, I just need you to like highlight it. If so, this file must be a file from the Future Foundation. Will we be able to find out who they are if we look at this? Hey, is it all right if I check inside?
Here.
Sure thing, do whatever you like.
We gathered around Nagito as he received the file, and stared at him intensely as he carefully turned the pages. Danganronpa 1! Okay. Interesting. The fact that we're going to be getting lore on Danganronpa 1 characters is really, really interesting from an in-character perspective, because this is going to, first of all, raise up a lot of information about Byakuya to everybody who is in the cast, and they're probably going to highlight the ultimate lucky student being a repeat ultimate. I am curious where we're gonna go with Nagito. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's really going to play into this, that's going to factor into this in any way. Well, first of all, the file probably won't include information about Monokuma himself, and more importantly, the person behind Monokuma. Alright, well, let's move on. Hope's Peak Academy ironically became the site for the killing school life. The mastermind behind the plan locked the students inside the academy and forced them to kill each other. The students who were pushed to their limit eventually reached a state of heightened paranoia, and that's how the killing began. Is that the case? Is that how the killing began? As I recall, it was not heightened paranoia that caused the killing to happen. Killings committed by those students lasted several days, but at a certain point, the curtain suddenly fell. A group of students united and staged a counterattack against the mastermind, who paid with their life. Interesting, okay. So, according to the DR1 file, the mastermind behind Monokuma died. So that is something that, like, one might be led to concluding that the death of the mastermind in Danganronpa 1 was fake, and that's how Monokuma is still here. That is still a possibility, though I don't necessarily lean towards it as truth. With this, the 6 students who survived were able to escape the academy. All right. Now, the fact that we're highlighting the 6 students who survived, obviously Byakuya is here and present. Obviously, something's up with Nagito, and it's a very, very easy conclusion that he is Naegi. I had mentioned at the end of our last session that it would make sense if Mikan was really Toko, that her lover who accepted her was Byakuya. Asahina? I mean, Akane is Asahina, right? Kirigiri can't be anybody on this island. Unless they fixed her hands. And I don't think Yasuhiro is present. There's nobody who fits Yasuhiro's profile, even remotely. Unless they shoved Yasuhiro in a giant suit and then just put on a Nekomaru voice filter. I mean, Nagito did say that wasn't his true identity. He did also say that Byakuya was still alive and that there were 2 Ibukis, so, just saying. But Nagito despised Mikan in the 3rd trial, but Nagito, as far as we are aware, does not have his memories. And if there are real memories that have been recovered in Mikan's case, I would not be surprised if it's possible for them to have faked memories, perhaps. I mean, Soda is kind of in the same moron role as Yasuhiro, that's true. The 2 of them don't really have too much overlap, though, just beyond being kind of comic relief goofy idiot. And I feel like that doesn't quite rise to the same level of coincidental overlap as what we've got going on with Nagito, Mikan, Totoko, and Asahina, and Akane. Because, I mean, like, literally that was the first thing I said as soon as I saw Akane. I was like, that's literally Asahina. So I don't know where we're going with this. Wait, aren't those photos on the left photos of the 6 people who survived? Then what does this mean? Why is he in this photo? I looked down at where Nagito was pointing. Huh? He was much thinner, as if he was an entirely different person, but he looked exactly like someone we knew. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He looked exactly like him, the first victim on this island.
What?
This definitely looks like Byakuya.
Impossible!
Why is Byakuya's photo in here?
This... What does this mean?
Hey,
Like,
hey!
what's this killing school trip that they're talking about?
Yep.
It looks like the killings we're involved in resemble this set of killings that happened before. And that took place inside Hope's Peak Academy.
Hey, bastard!
Hold on. Did these fucked up killings actually happen inside of the Hope's Peak Academy?
It's obviously impossible!
That's not possible. There's no way the teachers or the police would let that happen.
Let me ask.
However, what if the Future Foundation, World Ender, was the one who initiated this?
I do find it very interesting because we didn't hear anything about World Ender or the Future Foundation in Danganronpa 1, but we did get Fenrir. And Fenrir itself didn't really amount to anything important in the end as far as the lore goes. That was confirmed at least explicitly in Danganronpa 1. Now, during Danganronpa 1 at the end, I kind of had a theory about how the tragedy came to pass, and it did involve Fenrir, but I'm wondering if Fenrir is also going to be somehow involved with the Future Foundation or World Ender, and if so, that's going to tie back then into the Ultimate Despair, which is interesting.
You mean that organization that was the one that took over Hope's Peak Academy then?
Of course not!
That's not possible! How stupid!
If Byakuya were still alive, we would have been able to learn the details of this. How unfortunate.
However, we lost our memories, correct? That should have applied to Byakuya as well. Also, Byakuya never said a word about such a past actually existing.
Let me tell you this.
Well, he was killed before he could.
So he became the first victim before he could tell us about any of this. Perhaps that's what Byakuya was planning to talk to me about. I cannot talk to the others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in return. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Was he specifically referring to this killing school trip?
Hey,
Anyway, as long as Byakuya is no longer with us, we have no choice but to ask Monokuma. How does the killing school life that occurred at Hope's Peak Academy relate to this island?
The only thing I can say is, all the answers are in your school memories that were taken away.
Then give them back. Give those memories back to us.
No!
The Future Foundation took your memories, and I can't do anything about it in my current state.
impossible.
Regardless, it's unforgivable. I will never forgive those who try to trample hope. They should all be destroyed. This isn't making sense again. How fucking annoying.
Hey!
Whatever, man. Just let me go back home. Where the hell are the ship parts?
Who knows?
Who knows? They should be somewhere on this island.
However,
I have searched this island once through, but I did not find ship parts anywhere.
No. The funhouse should still be left.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Based on what I have heard, it seems we cannot access it unless we've all gathered together, correct?
Correct!
And that's right. The treats you can't find yet are all hidden inside the funhouse.
Hey!
Then the ship parts should be there too, right? No, not just the ship parts. If he means all the treats, that also includes our Hope's Peak Academy student profiles, which means a clue about my talent should be there too. It might be a trap. It might be a trap, but it's like we're already caught in a trap. Then, everyone, let's go. Let's try going to the funhouse.
However,
I see. Is that really all right? The funhouse is that creepy-looking building, correct? But we have no other choice. I mean, we might be able to obtain the ship parts if we go there. And learn the secrets of Hajime's talents, too.
Yep.
Fine. I think we should listen to Hajime and head over to the funhouse as well. Looks like you guys have decided.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I have things to prepare, so I'll be going first. I'll see you later! I'm not really on board with this idea, but if everyone says they're gonna go, I have no choice. I guess I have to go with everyone.
I shall engulf this world.
Plunging yourself into a trap is an act of sheer madness. That's what makes it truly interesting.
Then it's decided. Maybe it's because we were shown a new mystery from that Future Foundation file, but I was panicking. I couldn't keep still after being forced to see more mysteries that didn't make sense. I felt like I didn't even care if it was a trap. And because of that panic, I completely forgot. Monokuma's traps are always far beyond our imagination. I completely forgot about that. Well, before we hop on the train and find out what awaits on the other side of this crazy tunnel, we're gonna go ahead and fill up on my water because I am getting dehydrated and I have been screaming a lot as Nekomaru Nidai and doing a lot of Gundam Tanaka. Oh, I missed one. Well, it was Ri. I don't know what the symbol was. No, yes, I do. It's like a little swooshy swoosh and then a little tiny accent piece, I think. So I am going to take a break here. We're gonna fill up on water, stretch, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Be back in just a minute. All right, friends. Time to jump aboard the crazy train. Let's see what our friends have to say.
This is bad.
This is definitely a trap. Is it really okay if we jump in without even preparing? But the only thing we can do is go, right? There's definitely something past that point. Like you said, we don't have time to just stand and stare. Ah, that train, huh? I don't think it'll be as fun as the roller coaster. Well, I guess whatever we find in the funhouse will be worth it. You're feeling the excitement of this attraction, aren't you? I'm not really on board with this idea, but
Well,
if everyone says they're gonna go, I guess I have no choice.
The madder the action, the more interesting it is.
This attraction is quite unsettling. I wonder if it's all right.
Now then.
let's hurry up and go. It looks like the answers you're looking for are where that train is headed.
Oh,
Leave Kazuichi to me. I'll make sure to keep him in my clutches this time around as well.
I hope he references that in whatever his line is.
Damn it!
This ride is definitely gonna be better than the one from earlier, right? If it's more intense than that one, it's definitely too scary for me. All right, all aboard. I just need to get on this train, right?
No way!
Well, there's really no need to be cautious. It's not like it's gonna speed up, drop, fly, or anything else.
Hey!
I'm not gonna believe you this time, so you better be telling the truth. Oh, I am gonna believe
Right!
you. Let's go! As soon as we all stepped on, the small train started slowly moving and went inside the dim tunnel.
Ladies and gentlemen, this train is heading toward the funhouse! Allow me to guide you all to the world of surprises on this train that runs toward glory! Please be careful of where you step. Also, it's dangerous to stand up all of a sudden. Well, it's not like you have time to do that.
what the hell?
Is this gas? This is definitely a trap.
Nighty-night, everyone. Now, is Nekomaru gonna be immune to this because he's a robot? As soon as that white smoke surrounded us, Our bodies started to feel soft like mollusks. Our brains felt like they were starting to melt into a puddle of mush. And in the end, we lost consciousness. As soon as we got on the train, white gas knocked us out cold. When I woke up, I was someplace that didn't make sense. Lots of strawberries. It was clearly a place I've never seen before. My sense of reality was still hazy, so I wasn't able to react right away.
Where is this?
However, when I looked over at Nekomaru standing tall in a wide stance, my sense of reality felt even hazier. Man, I slept good.
Oh my!
Huh? Where are we?
What?
What the hell is this? Voices expressing surprise and confusion began to surround me, one after another. It seems that the others have started to wake up as well. Why was I sleeping at a place like this?
Good night.
Oh well, I should go back to sleep for a little longer.
That's obviously
No,
wrong.
don't! You seriously can't do that!
What did you do to me?
I assume that this was that gas's doing.
Damn it!
That gas we were forced to breathe right after the train started moving. Must have knocked us all out. And then we were brought here, huh?
I see.
In that case, this must be the interior of the funhouse.
Welcome!
Welcome to Strawberry House! Strawberry House. Strawberry House? Isn't this the fun house?
Yep.
Of course it's the fun house! Strawberry House is part of the fun house!
A part, you say?
Allow me to explain.
Now then, allow me to explain already.
Ta-da!
This is the Strawberry House in its entirety. Okay. Let's take the notes away so y'all can see this, and let's examine here. I'm assuming on the left is the train station in the entrance. There's a restroom on the first floor. Stairs in the corner, which lead up to little individual bedrooms, perhaps? And then upstairs is an exercise room? Maybe? You are currently at the indoor park located on the 3rd floor. Oh, okay. As you can see, there's lots of playground equipment with strawberry designs. How fancy! Now then, next is the 2nd floor. There's a lounge that's perfect for freshening up, and I've prepared 5 guest rooms that are lined up like boom! The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. All right. I'm picking up what we're putting down here, Mr. Kuma. Okay. 3rd floor has the playground. 2nd floor has 5 guest rooms. Deluxe rooms are soundproof and have insulation. Standard rooms may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems. That concludes my explanation of the 2nd floor. Okay. Decent room is dece. Crummy rooms have airflow issues. On this floor, there's a room called the Final Dead Room. That's all like, boom! You can enter the Final Dead Room at any time, but be extra cautious when you pick up the difficulty setting. Okay. 1st floor has the Final Dead Room. You can exit it at any time, but be careful when selecting the difficulty. I don't know what this means yet. On the same floor, there's a hallway called Strawberry Hall, and when you pass through it, there's a truly strange, enormous tower standing tall with a boom boom. Strawberry Hall leads to Strawberry Tower. Please use your own 2 feet to get a feel for what the inside of Strawberry Tower is like. This concludes the tour, but I think it was difficult to understand with my wordy explanation. So you should all use your own 2 feet to explore the inside of the building. That's all from me. Any questions?
Hey!
Hell yeah, we have questions, obviously.
What's this?
Really? What's your question, really?
What do you yearn?
To bring us to a place like this, what are you planning to make us do this time?
That's right.
I have a lot of questions, but let's start with that one first. Didn't I explain it to you? This is the motive this time. An escape game! I used to work at an escape game. Fun fact, I worked there for 3 years or so. It is a very fun hobby. I actually went to do one on my honeymoon, just me and my wife, and we escaped with like 11 minutes left and went on their leaderboard, which was very exciting. We had a lot of fun. I'm trying to decide if it'd be spoilers to tell you the basic description of what the final dead room is, because I don't remember how early it said what it is. We'll find out, I guess. Probably part of this escape game, I would imagine.
In other words,
the concept this time is a closed circle within a closed circle. Like Hope's Peak Academy back then, this funhouse is a completely closed space.
hey,
There's only one way to get out of this closed space building.
Viva killing!
When the killing begins, I'll let you guys out when the next killing happens. Let the escape game begin! I can't draw the conclusion right now that it's the same mastermind or a person who has the same motive as Danganronpa 1. Just, it's too heavy-handed. Because, like, I feel like the mastermind in Danganronpa 1 had a very specific philosophy that they were trying to showcase to the rest of the world that they were correct, that my philosophy is right. And in order for that to work, the students had to be in a position that was extreme, but they didn't have to be, like, forced into it. At this point, we're almost getting to the point where he says, I'll feed you when the killing begins. And it's like, okay, well, at some point, someone's gonna do that just because it's basic survival. Whereas before, it was, you guys can stay here and live happily, you know, for the rest of your lives, as long as you can get together, but this way out always will exist. And that as a temptation, I think that's kind of the key, is the temptation to do evil and to give in to despair is what the motive ultimately was in the original killing game. That doesn't feel the same here, I think. Random question, but who did the cooking in DR1? WTF? Who's doing the cooking right now that Teru is dead? Are they all just eating raw ingredients indiscriminately? Nah, the technology has advanced sufficiently to the point where they've probably got, like, Star Trek-style food duplicators, where, like, Monokuma can just be like, okay, food for the rest of forever, and it's just not a problem. Because, I mean, like, we have the ability to steal people's memories. We have the ability to create this hyper-realistic, hyper-articulated stuffed animal that is capable of, you know, functioning as an avatar in a real 3D space that is literally armed with a bomb. You have skewers that can just come out of the floor at any given point to kill people. You have Gatling gun turrets that are just autonomously created. We have the resources to outfit this entire island with all this random bullshit. Not even to mention the fact that Nekomaru is now a literal cyborg. Like, at this point, we've been exposed to enough technological advancement that I'm totally comfortable saying, like, yeah, they can just make the food. technically there was also like the garden room in the original game, and there is a farm here, and we did watch a chicken magically transform into a cow. So like, even with that, like, you can breed chickens and raise them for slaughter a whole lot more efficiently than you can cows. So just breed like a ton of chickens, make a massive chicken poultry farm, and then just poof them all to cows, and then you have beef for years.
What the fuck?
Damn it!
We can't get out of here until the next killing happens?
This is troubling.
I knew this was a trap, but I never expected it to be so straightforward.
How foolish of me!
If only I'd erected a magic barrier, I wouldn't have had to breathe in that gas. I let my guard down and ended up falling asleep.
Hey!
Like, why would gas even work on a robot? That's something... that's supposed to be when you make your move.
Gas shouldn't pose a problem, but if they activate my sleep mode, even I won't stand a chance.
Okay, that's possibly relevant. Nekomaru has a sleep mode. Whoops, cancel. Almost closed and deleted all of my notes. Nekomaru has a sleep mode, which can apparently be remotely activated.
Huh?
Sleep mode?
Oh!
That's right. It's a cutting-edge function that puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia. Just press the good night button on the back of my neck and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode.
By pressing the good night button on the back of his neck. All right. What's the point of that function?
Fool! Didn't I just tell you it puts my other functions to sleep even if I have insomnia?
Hey!
Do you even need to sleep?
In order to awaken from sleep mode, I just need to set the alarm in my chest. It's all possible with just one touch.
Jeez.
Okay. He can be awoken by setting the alarm in his chest with just one touch.
How pitiful.
He probably wants to live like humans as much as he can. Such is the sad nature of robotic organisms.
Man.
At any rate, Monokuma sure stuffed himself with a lot of useless functions. Anyway, Nekomaru must have lost consciousness because his button was pressed.
Damn it!
What a blunder. He must have taken advantage of that white smoke and went around me. I'll never let that happen ever again!
Hey.
For now, why don't we look for the exit?
But...
Exit? Is there even an exit? I mean, if there was, this wouldn't be a closed space, right? It'd make Monokuma's motive meaningless.
Dumbass!
What are you giving up for, dumbass? If we were brought inside this place, then there's definitely an exit out somewhere.
Amazing!
A heart that refuses to give up until the very end. That must be hope. Yes, I understand. Then let's explore the inside of this building with that map we got.
Well,
But exploring on your own is too dangerous. It might be better if we team up with someone.
Damn right!
Then Akane, you come with me.
Huh?
Oh? That's an unusual combo. I called this combo like 3 streams ago. I said the two of them would have a fun dynamic. Could this guy be... I mean, look, we stan a short king, all right? Also, she's not even that tall. She's 5'7". Like, that is, I mean, I maybe tall for Japanese standards. I know that they, on average, are a little bit shorter than Americans, but I don't think that that's much shorter than average. Or much taller than average, I should say. The funny part is that in DR1, they didn't even need complicated motives. Money, sign me up. Yep, just go outside and murder. Exactly. This cast definitely has more rapport, and the presented motives are much more personal in comparison. DR1 cast would kill each other for one corn chip. I mean, if it's a good corn chip. But yeah, no, I definitely agree. And I think that there's a reason for that, right? Because, like, it points towards the mindset of the mastermind. But also, I think that kind of speaks to the strength of this cast and the way that they play off of each other in a very, very fun way. Because I do think Danganronpa 2 has a stronger cast than Danganronpa 1 on the whole. It's nothing like that, idiot. There's just something I want to talk to her about. I don't mind, whatever's fine.
Wow.
Wow. When you two stand next to each other, there's a noticeable height difference.
Bastard!
Drop it, bastard!
You.
Hey, if we're gonna go, let's hurry up and go.
Damn right.
Alright then, we'll go on ahead first. According to Google, average Japanese woman's height is 5'2", really? Okay, never mind. So yeah, she is pretty tall compared to the average Japanese woman.
Miss Sonia!
I guess it's time we also...
However,
Sonya already left with Gundam.
Hell yeah. Ah, you got dumped.
Of course not!
Idiot, I didn't get dumped. Oh, why would I get dumped? In fact, I'm really popular. That's obviously not true.
Now then.
I think it's time for me to get going too, so...
Hey.
Chiaki, would you like to go together?
Huh?
Me?
Yep.
I haven't really had a chance to talk to you, so I thought this would be a great opportunity.
For now.
Then take me with you too. 3 people is okay, right?
Huh?
That's fine, but... Oh, I get it. Kazuichi's trying to avoid Hajime. Huh?
Hey, hey, hey!
Oh, what are you talking about? Avoid Hajime? It's nothing like that. What do you mean?
Well,
Call it a hunch, but... Maybe Kazuichi can't stop thinking about it, you know? The possibility that you're the traitor. What? I just said what Kazuichi was feeling.
I mean...
Well, you know. The truth is that we don't know anything about you, so it's not my fault if I don't trust you. What does that mean? Sorry, that was my Nagito voice. We've been together this whole time and you still don't know who I am? Look, I even accompanied you on your very ill-advised, harebrained scheme to go peep on some women in bikinis.
That's obviously wrong.
Like that matters. It's not like I know the real you. Just like how we didn't know anything about Mikan. Fair point, to be honest. The real me?
Huh?
And the only reason we're here is because you are the one who suggested to go to the funhouse, right? Also a fair point. Are you saying I lured you guys here? Why would I do that?
That's right.
It's not that far-fetched, you know? I'm sorry, Hajime. I really do want to trust you. But I just can't yet. That's why I'm going with Chiaki. It's not like I want to go with Nagito either. But you're saying Nagito's more trustworthy than me. What the hell? Damn it, why did this happen?
Yep.
If that's the case, it is what it is. Why don't you come along with us, Kazuichi? But... It's fine, Chiaki. Just go.
Yep.
Got it. I'll see you later. With that, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Nagito all left together to explore the area.
huh?
I guess we're the leftovers. Looks like we're not very well liked. It's not like complaining about it will change anything. We're just a traitor and a robot, after all.
I'm not the traitor.
Oh, that's right. My apologies. Well then, Hajime. Let's show everyone else the value in leftovers. Let's magnificently find the exit with our very own hands. If we do that, it will solve everything.
When people stop trusting you, it seriously sucks. Alright, well, exploration time. The playground I don't expect to really have too much in the way of clues. There's a lot of different types of flowers blooming in the garden. Looks like there are sunflowers, but I guess there aren't any strawberries. Strawberries grow on bushes, right? No matter where I look, every area is decorated with strawberry patterns. I don't hate strawberries, but if these patterns continue, I might start to get sick of them.
Oh?
According to Monokuma's map, the only thing on the 3rd floor is the park we're currently at.
And it looks like I don't have any business on this floor.
Just so you know, Hajime, let me know whenever you're feeling thirsty.
Is he talking about his soda fountain? I don't really want to drink anything that comes out of his eyes. Oh, hello. Oh, I can walk, okay.
Huh? I've been found?
So I wonder if the existence of Monokumas here inside this place implies that I'm going to be able to come back and forth through here at some point later. All right, Our little Mono Cocoon is ready to go.
What is it?
All right, so second floor. See, now it's feeling like the Danganronpa 1 experience. According to the map, there should be guest rooms in the lounge on the second floor.
All right, I shall go explore the guest rooms. The lounge is all you.
All right. Well, I was more interested in the guest rooms than I was the lounge, but okay. Who is that? So this is the lounge. This is also completely covered in strawberries. It's going to be difficult to relax here. I guess for now I should look for things that I might be able to use. Whoomst! There's an old portrait hanging on the wall. Why would there be a portrait in a place like this? It seems very out of place. They found him, John Strawberries, the inventor of the strawberry. Also, the placard on this portrait. Hope's Peak Academy founder. Okay. Portrait in the lounge. Hope's Peak Academy founder and strawberry inventor. Izuru Amukura. The name doesn't mean anything to me as of yet. Why would a portrait of someone as important as the founder of Hope's Peak Academy be in a place like this? Also, this name. It's so hard to pronounce, is it? Izuru Kamakura. The telephone. There's a telephone. The fact there's a phone in this building is clearly suspicious. Will I be able to call somewhere with this? When I walked toward the telephone, I immediately noticed it. What is this? Instead of numbered buttons, there's just a single button with a grape image on it, which implies that there's going to be a grape tower or something that people can stay in as well. But why grapes? Why not strawberries? Well, for now, I'll give it a press. I was expecting this dial tone to end at some point, but no. Sounds like it's connecting to somewhere, but no one's picking up.
Let me tell you this.
What a mysterious device. It may be used for summoning rituals. A novice shouldn't carelessly touch it.
It's probably not that dangerous. Aside from the button, it looks like any other regular telephone. But it doesn't work like a normal telephone, and I don't even know where it was connecting to.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Geez, what's going on?
It's weird for Gundam to say geez, in my opinion.
My 4 Dark Devas of Destruction are investigating the area, but it seems there is nothing of note to report.
Listen!
Why have you given up? There may still be something on this floor that we have not searched yet.
Yeah, you're right. It's still too soon to give up.
I leave that matter to your discretion.
All right, I should try exploring the first floor I haven't seen yet. Thanks to the wall clock, I know what time it is, but knowing the time isn't going to help things. Unless it will. I will say I appreciate that this game does not have me clicking random things all over the place to get Monokuma coins anymore. Why are you standing around here? Weren't you going to check out the guest rooms?
Huh?
Well, it seems that the standard room over there is already occupied.
Then...
I should go explore another place first.
All right, into one of the deluxe rooms. Interesting decoration. There's a lot happening here. There's way too much happening here. I mean, it fits the aesthetic for sure, but like, what is going on? Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything for me to interact with in here. Let's check the other deluxe room first. See if they're identical. Well, here's Nekomaru at least.
Sheesh.
However, I never expected we'd lose 3 people during my absence.
Yeah.
Kyoko and Ibuki. Those 2 were quite the noisy bunch. It's as if a fire was smothered. And I cannot believe Mikan was the one who murdered them.
That's why, no matter what shape you're in, we're all extremely happy you came back to us.
Then I must live up to everyone's expectations. As long as I'm here, I will not tolerate any more victims. I won't allow it.
You know what happened to the last guy who said that, Nekomaru? Something that probably can't happen to you, to be fair. I feel like stabbing you with a meat skewer probably wouldn't go over quite so well. Alright, the standard room. The music stopped.
Hey!
Hey, what'd you want to talk about?
Well,
Well, I'm sure you don't want to hear this since I caused a similar incident. And I already know that a guy like me has no right to say this to you, but... But when I look at you, I just have to say something.
What?
Then spit it out.
hey,
You don't need to act so stubborn, 'Cause... I know what you're going through. I said very early on that I was really interested in what the trajectory of Fuyuhiko's character was going to be, and I am really, really liking it.
Huh?
Huh?
so,
The only reason you're standing here right now is... because someone sacrificed himself for you. You feel guilty about that. Isn't that right?
Like,
Hey, what are you talking about?
I know.
So you don't want to be honest about it, huh? Well, I understand that feeling too.
you?
Seriously, what the hell are you talking about?
So,
Like he said, it's better to just be alive. It might hurt to look at his painful appearance right now.
damn it.
But you're much better off because at least he's still alive. I mean, for me.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Huh?
Oh, are you crying? Right now, I feel very grateful to her, but I can't tell her that anymore.
So,
But you're different, so... Make sure you tell him how grateful you are.
Huh?
Wait, so what are you trying to say again? I quietly left the guest room so that they wouldn't notice me. I am very happy to have gotten that scene. Fuyuhiko took the time to talk to her, but it looks like Akane didn't really understand the conversation. I do have some thoughts here as well. I feel like it's probably a little bit too far-fetched for me to conclude what I'm concluding here, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. I wonder if having your memory wiped multiple times would have like an adverse effect on you, and that might be like what happened to Nagito and Akane. Ain't nothing here either. I do need to note that there is a Monokuma here in the standard room, so I'm gonna have to come back later. I like these fountains? Decorations, whatever they are? Alright, down to the first floor. The dead room, I think? There wasn't anything terribly important on the third or second floor. That doesn't mean there's nothing here. I should look around thoroughly. Let's check out the restrooms first.
This building is peculiar. Look at the inside of this bathroom. I can't take a peaceful shit like this. Preventing me from taking a good shit. This house is certainly defective.
Valid.
Every time I see a bathroom, I get this lonely feeling. Shit! When in the world is my constipation gonna be fixed?
Yep, that's Nekomaru, alright. Some things never change. Okay, So our 5 hope, 1 despair Monami has evolved into Pigamy. Ah, let's go Pigamy. Cute. Final dead room. Kind of frightening. The door handles are a really nice touch. Really, really adds to the discomforting feeling of this. Strawberry Hall or the path to the grape place, probably? Let's see what people have to say. Everyone is a symbol of hope. They're all completely different compared to a quitter like me.
Someone like me.
I'm terribly sorry that someone like me is forced to be with everyone like this.
Huh?
What? Is there something you want to say to me? Nope. The possibility isn't 0, but I do think it's extremely close to 0, but it's never gonna be 0 no matter what. I'm sorry, Hajime. I respect that. You know what? He's growing a brain. Our scarecrow is finally growing a brain. What happened? Did you get tired again?
Nope.
No, I was just thinking. Why strawberry?
Why is that?
Personally, I think tangerines are totally fine too. Or even fruits like peaches and apples. Yeah, any of those fruits would have been fine.
Hey, hey.
Then why strawberry? Who knows?
Yep.
It's such a mystery.
Yeah. What was that conversation just now? If I recall correctly from my Bleach days, Ichigo means strawberry in Japanese. Isn't this an elevator? But that's weird. The only stairs are between this building's 2nd and 3rd floor. Does this mean there's a basement? There's a button next to the door, a grape image. It's the same button as the lounge telephone. What will happen if I press this? And so without really thinking about it, I tried pressing the button, but it's not reacting at all. Is it out of order? I don't really get it, but looks like this elevator isn't usable. Kinda surprised Monokuma didn't just pop up and be like, "No, you can't use that yet!" We gotta save the final dead room for last, right? Like, this is so bizarre and so curious that we can't kill that anticipation just yet.
Oh?
I see. So this is Strawberry Hall. It seems this place is also filled with strawberries. What a creepy looking hallway.
As I recall, Strawberry Tower is on the other side of this door, right?
Oh!
According to the map, that's correct. However, this order is all wrong.
Yeah!
It obviously makes more sense to finish investigating the 1st floor before going on to the other areas.
Aw, man. Nekomaru calling me out. Sad. Alright, off to the final dead room. This door. Looks like it gives off a different vibe compared to everything else. The final dead room.
Allow me to explain.
The final dead room is a challenge given to you by Headmaster Monokuma. I see Turtles has a question about Nagito. Yeah, we don't know what's going on with Nagito. The current speculation is that Nagito is Naegi from the first game, the player character from the first game. And his whole hope thing, I'm thinking, is because, like, after the events of the first game, in which, like, spoilers for Danganronpa 1's literal climax, he defeats the ultimate despair by uniting everyone in hope and becomes the ultimate hope, and that just, like, seeped into him and broke him somehow when he, like, stepped out into the real world and saw the tragedy. That, or his memory being taken away from him kind of reset him, but he himself, his core personality, was still impacted by the experience, and that is how we ended up with Nagito instead of the same Naegi from the first game. That's my current theory. And there's a lot of support for the theory that they're the same character. Obviously, Byakuya made it from Danganronpa 1 to Danganronpa 2. So it's possible for any of the other survivors to as well. But, like, the voice lines are exactly the same, like, "No, that's wrong!" And there's one other voice line that I remember hearing from both games. So, like, It seems just way too circumstantial to just be a coincidence otherwise. Only those who win the life-threatening game that occurs in this room will be able to reach the Octagon, the fabled Holy Land where the ultimate weapon sleeps. Okay. The final dead room. What exactly did he say? Only those who win the life-threatening challenge in the final dead room can reach the Octagon where the ultimate weapon sleeps. Now, the ultimate weapon could be a person. Now then, if you're feeling heroic and you're willing to risk your life to continue living, you should challenge the final dead room. Life-threatening game? What the hell is that? Did he say I can obtain the ultimate weapon if I win? How stupid. Who the hell is gonna do that?
Oh boy, the ultimate weapon! What is it, Hajime? Did you find something?
The final dead room place sounds suspicious, but going inside might be a little dangerous. Monokuma did mention a life-threatening game.
Huh?
It's not even worth playing if all you get after winning is a weapon.
Oh!
Now then, the others should be at Strawberry Tower, the far back of Strawberry Hall.
Show some spirit!
Let's get going already.
Alright, let's go. Noom. According to the map, Strawberry Tower is on the other side of this door.
There's no doorknob. There's no way we can open the door like this.
Maybe you just have to press the button next to the door that says open. You know, the one that has open written on it.
I wonder what that means. It's funny. It's spelled just like the word open.
Wait, seriously?
Huh?
Anyway, I just have to press this button then.
Nekomaru raised his right arm and vigorously slammed the button more times than he needed to. So, this is Strawberry Tower, huh? The building is shaped like a huge circle, plus the ceiling is so high I can't really make it out.
Sheesh!
More of these bright colored red decorations. What terrible taste.
Huh?
Well, with a name like Strawberry Tower, I guess the terrible decorations are intentional.
That's right, this is Strawberry Tower, right? Then why do I see something that doesn't match the strawberry theme at all? Hajime, you absolute buffoon. What on earth could the grape door lead to?
Huh?
Well, no Monokuma's hanging out here. There's a picture on the floor. It's Usami's face. She has a strawberry in her mouth. Even this is strawberry themed, huh? Well, at least it's not an illustration of Monokuma. There's a huge door at the far back of the tower, but there's a grape image on it. I thought this was Strawberry Tower. Wait, this image, doesn't it match the one in the lounge phone and also the one we found near the first floor elevator?
Oh?
Perhaps this door might be the exit.
Huh? Exit?
Huh?
Take a look at the map we received from Monokuma.
I see.
There's a door at the far back of Strawberry Tower, but nothing is drawn on the other side of the door. Now, doesn't this mean that the exit is on the other side of this door? Therefore, we must try to confirm it by opening the door.
Nekomaru let out a battle cry, grabbed the doorknobs tightly with both hands, and attempted to pry the door open. However,
what does this mean? The doorknob won't budge, not even one bit.
is it locked?
Well, shit, it appears to be locked tight.
Show some spirit!
In that case, I shall use my full power.
With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all of his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. But
Not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1,000,000 horsepower.
wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck here.
That would be bad.
So shouldn't we discuss this with everyone else first before you attempt to force your way through?
I see.
You have a point.
Oh,
Very well then, even though the door would have opened soon, I'll give it a rest.
Cheers, door. Then let's go back to the strawberry house and discuss this with everyone. If they'll listen to what I have to say, that is. Man, this is a weird setup for a chapter. Is it just me, or does it seem rowdy by the elevator over there? Did something happen? Someone's just already dead. Oh, hi, Monokuma. Gundam, what do you have to say?
you fiend.
Where were you? I swear, making an overlord wait.
That was close.
Very well, but this won't happen a second time.
Well,
Apparently, Monokuma has something to say, but he's not going to tell us until everyone's together.
It's probably something terrible again.
Terrible. It'd be much better if it was just terrible. Ah, Hajime, were you safe? Apparently Monokuma had something to say, but I have an odd feeling about this.
I only have a bad feeling about this. Did you tell Akane what you wanted to say?
Damn right.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she didn't want to hear it, but I'm the only person who could say it. Apparently Monokuma has something to say.
Hey!
Is Fuyuhiko alright? I think he was trying to flirt with me. Have you seen a mirror, Akane? Can you blame him? You think that was flirting? He's glaring at the bathroom with eyes full of abnormal malice. Is he really that upset that he can't take a shit?
Hiya!
Yo! How are you guys doing? Were you able to get a general idea of Strawberry House's side?
Huh? Strawberry House's side? That's a strange thing to say. It sounds like there are other buildings.
Of course!
That's why there's this thing called a contact elevator.
Let me ask.
Contact elevator, you say?
Hey!
Even though it's an elevator, it's a big mistake to think that this moves vertically. This is an elevator that travels along a rail, so even moving horizontally is as easy as pie.
Then does this elevator go to a different building?
Yep!
That's right, to Grape House.
Grape House?
Hey!
The Fun House is an enormous building that's made up of other buildings.
See ya later!
Well, we can worry about the details when we get to Grape House. I'll be going ahead.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but he just wanted to tell us to go to Grape House this time, right?
And that we must ride that elevator, right?
Are we screwed?
Well, what should we do?
Show some spirit!
We just have to go for it. The only way we can overcome this situation is to make a move.
I mean,
But still, you know... What, you scared?
of course not.
Hell no, why are you saying that in front of Miss Sonia? Fine, I'll fucking go. I'm not scared at all. Well, I don't have it as bad as Kazuichi, but I do have a bad feeling about this. But we can't just stand here and do nothing. Alright, let's go. When I pressed the grape button next to the door, it immediately opened. We stepped onto the elevator, and off we went to Grape House. How are we going to get to the class trial? Is there going to be a rail to Monokuma Rock? Or is this just going to be the elevator? I like the design of this elevator. I like the gradient of the colors. I like the puzzle piece aesthetic. This is cool. I'm a fan. Is this already moving? If so, that'd be awesome.
How so?
How so?
Hey.
I mean, it's not vibrating at all, right? This is probably a really high-performance elevator if it's not vibrating all that much. Maybe it's not actually moving. All right, let's open the door and make sure.
You must not.
You cannot. That is too dangerous.
After staying inside the vibration-free elevator, eventually the door in front of us suddenly opened. I'm taking some notes here. I don't trust this. This feels gimmicky. I'm gonna put quotes around the word moves. I don't believe this thing is moving. I suspect we'll see what happens on the grape side of things, but I don't know. I'm thinking maybe just like the aesthetics change and it's gonna look like different locations, but it's actually the same location. It appears we've arrived at our destination. So this is Grape House. No matter where I look, everything is plastered with grape patterns. I was already fed up with the strawberry patterns, but this is also unpleasant. I think the green is a little bit more garish than the red.
Welcome!
Okay, welcome to Grape House. Now then, allow me to explain the Grape House.
Never mind, this is substantially different.
Ta-da! The Grape House in its entirety. So let's start by explaining the first floor. Aside from the fact that there's no final dead room, it's basically no different than the strawberry house. Just like how there's a strawberry hall over there, there's a grape hall on this side. And when you go through Grape Hall, that means there's a grape tower. The second floor of Grape House is the same as the second floor of Strawberry House. I've prepared 5 guest rooms of different types along with a relaxing lounge.
All right. Grape House. First floor is the same as Strawberry House, but no dead room. Second floor is the same as Strawberry House. I'm gonna move this over here while we move forward. So what are you saying?
The main attraction of the Grape House is obviously the third floor, the Monokuma Archive. Everyone loves the Monokuma Archive. If you want to know about my proud accomplishments and contributions, feel free to study the literature here.
Alright. Third floor has the Monokuma Archive, which details Monokuma's achievements.
Now then, this concludes the tour, but I believe it'd be difficult to understand if I just explain it with words. So you should all use your own 2 feet to check out the inside. That's all from me. Any questions?
Like, I'm starting to get hungry. Where's the food anyway?
Huh?
Is that necessary? Yeah, you have to see? I actually said this earlier, didn't I? I said he's literally starving them until they murder. And that just does not work. That's not giving in to despair. That's not like drawing on the inherent mistrust and negative emotions that dwell within the human psyche.
Hey!
Well, what are you saying? Of course it is.
But it's supposed to be an escape game, so how can there be any tension if there's no time limit? So, I've decided to use your stomachs as the time limit.
Don't tell me.
What do you mean?
In other words,
Well, simply put, it means kill someone before you starve to death.
lies.
Oh, what the heck?
If you're planning to kill someone, I highly recommend you make your kill as soon as possible. It'll be too late if you get so weak you have no energy to kill.
Hey!
Hold on.
What?
Starve?
Damn it!
Damn it, how much more of this do we have to take until he's satisfied? Was he serious about there being no food?
I don't want that!
No way. That's the one thing I don't want. I don't mind starving as long as I can eat. Just let me eat already.
Sheesh!
As soon as she learned there was no food, she was overcome by hunger. Obsessions are truly annoying. But at least try to stay calm. Now's not the time for you to panic!
Hey,
Well, being loud here isn't gonna help us, so for now we should explore the inside of this building too.
right?
After all, if you don't give up, you're sure to find hope. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Then let's get started. The same pairing as before is fine, right?
Hey!
Hold on, this time around, I really want to pair up with Miss Sonia.
Like,
She already left with Gundam. Looks like you're being avoided, not just rejected.
hey,
Kazuichi, I understand that you're feeling down, but we better get going.
damn right.
Akane, you too. How much longer are you gonna stay shocked? Come on, let's go. With heavy steps, everyone left to explore Grape House.
Then
Now then, where should we start?
Since we're on the first floor, it might be okay if we start with Grape
I
Tower.
see.
So you're saying we're gonna start with the most suspicious place? Alright, let's start with the Grape Tower!
Show some spirit!
I'm gonna have to cool it on the Nekomaru voice acting for the rest of the night. After 2 hours, this is getting a little straining. There's no way I'm gonna let myself starve to death in here. Alright, let's have a little chit-chat with Akane.
Starting to get pumped up.
Just forwarded you a screenshot on Discord related to this. Oh. Yep. That's right. For context, she sent me a screenshot of Mahiru in Chapter 1 saying, "Starve to death? That's a little extreme." I'm starting to feel a little excited. But why is there a statue like that in a place like this?
I'm gonna do it!
Wait, is this creature inside this building? I don't think so. This is probably the hall just to garnish it. Probably in the hall just to garnish it. Garnish? You mean like a food garnish? Is this food? Is it tasty? It's not food, it's just a decoration. Oh, Akane. Goated statue! Okay. You're not doing this coincidentally, dude. This is absolutely a tell. I see Door just redeemed Hydrate. I am, however, out of water, so I'm just gonna go run off stream real quick, come back, fill up water. No ad break, no be right back screen. I'll be right back. The green screen is cool, but I gotta be very careful that I'm not, like, knocking it over when I walk by. Alright. Cheers, Door. I imagine this probably doesn't make much sense to people who only watch YouTube VODs and are like, what is he doing every time he says cheers? I have a redemption on my stream for people to remind me to hydrate. Okay, well, let's check out the ogre statue. What is this muscular bronze statue? It's probably an ornament, but it doesn't fit the ambience at all. There's a name written on here. Ogre? Does that mean it's a statue of an ogre? Why is it wearing a sailor uniform? Rip. F in the chat. Starving us seems like a pretty straightforward way for Monokuma. That piece of shit. How dare he pull such a dirty trick on civilians? Okay, so the tower... Oh, is over here, okay. Grape Tower is beyond this door, right? Just like at Strawberry Hall, I only need to press this button.
Show some spirit!
Alright, leave it to me!
Nekomaru raised his voice and vigorously slammed the button more times than he needed to.
It's not opening.
That's weird. When we were at Strawberry Hall, this should have opened.
What?
Don't tell me it's out of order. Find time for it to break down.
Well, it obviously shouldn't. The chunk?
Did you hear something?
And that's when Nekomaru started shouting. The door opened. But what was that pause just now? Why didn't the door open right away?
I see.
So this is Grape Tower.
The structure of this building doesn't seem all that different compared to Strawberry Tower. Yeah, you're right. The building is the same circular shape, and the ceiling is just as high and hard to make out.
However, this wall is green. Strawberry Tower's wall is red.
Well, speaking of different, there's something blatantly different over there. But why did Grape Hall's door not open sooner? That's definitely strange. Well, this building's existence is a mystery, yes. There's a picture on the floor of Usami's face with grapes in her mouth. This feels different from Strawberry Tower. The Usami picture over there had a strawberry in her mouth. But what's truly different... On the Grape Tower door at the far back, there's a strawberry image on the door there.
A strawberry door inside Grape Tower. That sounds complicated.
It's like the opposite of Strawberry Tower. As I recall, there should have been a grape image on the far back door of Strawberry Tower.
So on the strawberry side, there's a grape door, and on the grape side, there's a strawberry door.
I'm gonna need to take notes here just so I remember. Alright.
However, this time, this door might connect to the outside.
I see.
It's obvious by looking at this map, since there's nothing beyond the far back door of the grape house. If so, the only thing we can do is try
Hold
it.
it.
I heard what you guys were discussing, but it'd be pointless to even try. I think.
What?
Before we get to that, why are you here, Chiaki? Weren't you with Nagito and Kazuichi?
It's exhausting to be around those two.
That's fair. So you ran away. I respect that.
Well,
That door doesn't lead outside. I think it's pointless to even try it out. Definitely.
Definitely, you say.
It's rare for Chiaki to be that certain.
yep.
I have a good reason for that. I think I found out the secret of the funhouse's structure.
The secret of the structure?
Want me to tell you?
Do you want me to explain it to you? Well, pay close attention to each house's relationship to its respective tower.
I mean,
Hey.
alright, I think we're gonna have to go to paint for this one again. I'll take the notes away and we'll put paint on here. Alright, once again, you guys are about to be treated to my artistic genius. So, the first thought that springs to mind is that we have Strawberry Tower over here. Oh, actually, let me make it nice and pink. We have Strawberry Tower over here. And we have Grape Tower over here. These are very good circles. And in Strawberry Tower, we have the elevator. And then, like, the dead house and the stairs, yada yada. So, I did not catch where the elevator was in the Grape Tower, but I'm gonna assume it's over here. And then we have something like this going on. So the first thought that springs to mind is that these are the same? Perhaps? And that there is a rail which, like, leads like so. Or even just rather like so. And then if that is the case, then this can just... These can be the same tower. And then the reason that it takes a moment for it to do anything is because the center has to like rotate around. That's my first idea about this. But if Chiaki's just about to explain it to me, then cool.
First, try to remember the first floor of Strawberry House. From the elevator, Strawberry Hall is on your left-hand side, right? And if you walk along it, you'll end up at Strawberry Tower, right?
See?
On the other hand, Grape House. From the elevator, Grape Hall is on your right-hand side, right? And if you walk along it, you'll end up at Grape Tower, right? Now here comes the main point. With those two buildings...
Whoa!
Ah, so you were here all along!
Hey, hey,
Hey, Chiaki, don't go running off on your own!
hey.
You disappeared so suddenly. I was worried about you. Kazuichi, Nagito.
You...
Thanks to your disappearance, I was left all alone with Nagito.
Man.
Huh. Was that annoying for you?
That's right!
Hell yeah, it was. I don't want to be alone with a creep like you.
This is troubling.
I see. So it's not just Hajime. You don't trust me either, huh, Kazuichi?
Hey.
Hey, are you okay? Have you stopped trusting other humans?
Shut up! Shut
Well,
up!
yeah, thanks to you, bastard!
Huh?
Oh, you all came.
Good timing. We didn't have to waste any time gathering people.
Huh?
That was quick. I thought your investigations would take more time.
Well, yeah.
There aren't many areas to search, and we didn't find any good clues.
Damn it.
Right now, the only thing I found out is...
I don't
There's
get this
seriously
at all.
no food anywhere. This ain't funny at all.
Damn it!
I heard that it's super painful to die from starvation. Before that happens, why don't we... You know, the hamsters that Gundam carries around.
You insolent fool!
You imbecile! What are you implying?
I'm sorry.
That was close.
Kazuichi, you should be grateful to Sonia. If you'd gotten your hands on my 4 dark devas of destruction, your body would be incinerated by hellfire.
Hey, hey.
But are the hamsters going to be okay without food?
I shall engulf this world.
I am very, very glad that the author considered this.
Fortunately, the flowers blooming in Strawberry House's indoor park are cursed flowers from Hell's Garden. As long as those seeds are there, the 4 dark devas of destruction shall not lose a single hit point.
I am relieved to hear that.
Now then, let's listen to your reports and see what you guys have found.
Personally, I'd rather let Chiaki continue her talk, but... Oh well. I should just listen to what everyone has to say.
Now then.
Is it fine if Gundam Fuyuhiko and I represent our teams and give the reports?
Damn right.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Rejoice, mongrels. I've discovered something that you fiends will be happy to hear about.
Of course!
Yes, our team's discovery is number 1. We shall not lose.
I think their priorities are off slightly. Fuyuhiko, what do you have
Damn
to say?
right.
I'm sure the others already know, but let me tell you just in case. The second floor of Grape House also has guest rooms similar to the ones on the second floor of Strawberry House. But instead of being covered with strawberry patterns, they're covered with grape patterns.
Also,
Like the guest rooms, there's a small lounge here as well. There's also a phone in the lounge too. However, instead of the grape button that was on the phone in Strawberry House's lounge, there's a strawberry button on the phone in Grape House's.
now then.
Now, I'm just guessing at this point, but it's possible that we can use those two phones to communicate with each other.
For sure.
So the picture on the button shows where each phone connects to.
The picture on the button shows where each phone connects to. That's probably it. I agree.
Lies.
This ain't funny at all. Okay, yeah, we're not getting any...
Oh my.
Chiaki. When I realized she suddenly disappeared, I couldn't believe she went to you of all people. And now everyone's gathered here all of a sudden. What's going on? You better not say I lured everyone here. Well, it's not like that. But you look like you already knew this place was important, so you were totally casing this area. So once someone is suspicious of me, anything they do that I do will look suspicious to them, huh? What should I do?
Huh?
We should first listen to the reports the others have gathered.
All right.
I'm very interested in the third floor specifically.
Now then, I shall present to you my discovery.
Let me tell you this.
I won't let you say such nonsense like, I forgot. Monokuma said it himself before we arrived here. He said there are ship parts in the funhouse.
Hey!
Could it be?
Kazuichi, and you lowly humans.
Kneel.
Fall to your knees and show your gratitude to me, the overlord of ice of the destroyed world of death. Feast your eyes on this model ship in a bottle. Behold, a motor. It's a ship part.
I appreciate that one of the hamsters is hanging out. Based on its extremely small size, isn't that... That's just a radio-controlled toy!
Fine.
Allow me to tell you a little old story. I was born as the result of a union between a human and a demon, and my existence was shunned by both races. Perhaps it's because nobody has ever brought me a toy before, but I believe this is truly remarkable.
Shut up!
I'm not asking about that. You mean the ship part you found was some radio-controlled toy?
Loser!
You totally got tricked. I never said a single word about the ship being real. Stupid, idiot, moron! Dude, poor Kazuichi is getting the short end of the stick in every chapter here. It looks like we don't even have the strength to get upset. Just got finished updating my Ibuki X-Event fanfic. Now I am ready to read that. I'm ready when it's done. I like seeing it as a full, complete product rather than, you know, piecemeal. It might be better if we leave him alone for a while. So it was definitely a waste of time to believe in Monokuma. If so, what he said about our student profiles might be a lie too. But our situation is getting so grim that I can't really focus on that right now.
Now then,
Allow me to give you a brief report.
someone like me,
Since I'm the one who made this discovery, it's just as important as I am.
no good at all.
Which means, it's not that important at all.
Hey, bastard!
Just hurry up and say it already. Well, it's about the third floor of Grape House. Anything that he says,
See?
I would like to go verify myself. Do you remember what Monokuma said about a Monokuma archive on the third floor? I actually tried to go there.
Jeez.
Like the name suggests, it was an archive full of stuff about Monokuma. I like the button. I'm not picking up on the details of what some of these other things are, but I like the button. It reminded me of those celebrities who build their memorial house in their hometown. Then it looks like we don't ever need to go in there, ever.
Actually,
Oh, also, I found a lost child at the Monokuma archive. A lost child?
what?
Huh? Where did she go?
Hey!
Hey, don't just hide. Come on out. Unless this is Monami, this is about to be a very, very interesting dynamic shift. Okay, it's Monami. Hello. So the lost child was you.
Right?
That's just how people react, right? Well, I had a general idea of how you all would react. It's okay. I won't be depressed anymore. I'm used to being treated so poorly. How sad. It's so sad to get used to it. She seems a little tense.
Man, the typos in this game.
Did Monokuma bring you here as well, Monami? Yes. I'm so ashamed of myself for getting carelessly tricked by him.
No!
I'm a failure as a teacher. I have no right to guide everyone.
Like,
Nobody here considers you a teacher to begin with. But I'm honestly happy you're here. Huh? Hey,
Are you a complete stuffed animal? Is there any part of you left that's still rabbit meat?
No!
I'm expected to be food?
Hey.
That was the last report, right? Then is it okay if I go now?
This is what you mentioned earlier, right? About the structure of the funhouse?
Let me ask.
The structure of the funhouse.
Well,
Well, I've come to a conclusion. The grape tower that we're currently in, and the strawberry tower we were in earlier, I think they're actually the same building.
The two towers are the same building, you say?
I see. What makes you think that?
see?
Their positions.
Well,
Inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is facing the elevator, right? But inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is facing the elevator, right? And so if we think about it and put those two together, then the two towers are the same building, and each house connects to the center. That's the building structure that comes to mind.
So the thing is, I agree that I think that is most likely, but that is not a guarantee by any means. My reason for saying that is it would be just as easy to just have the two buildings side by side. Either way, Chiaki speculates, as do I, that the two towers are in fact the same structure. Oops. Sorry about that. What? Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are the same building. But that might be a possibility. Come on, take a look at that door. Isn't that strawberry image the same as the one that's on the elevator and the telephone? Then in the same way, wouldn't that image on the door also be showing where it leads to?
I see.
If that's the case, it would mean that the strawberry house is beyond that door with the strawberry image on it.
As well as the opposite. The grape door that was at Strawberry Tower would lead to Grape House. Meaning we opened the Grape Hall's door when we came in here.
so...
Meaning depending on which door we use, this tower changes to either the Strawberry Tower or the Grape Tower.
Perhaps.
Which means when you look at the other side of the Grape Hall door that we used to come in here,
Yep,
The grape picture should actually be on here.
Hey,
then all we gotta do is confirm it, right? If we can close that door from the other side.
That might be impossible.
Impossible, why?
Well, Hajime and Nekomaru were the first ones to enter Grape Tower, right?
What's wrong with that?
well,
When you two entered Grape Tower from Grape Hall, didn't it take a little while for the door to open after you pressed the button?
Huh?
see?
So just as I assumed.
How did you know?
When I was walking around by myself, I went back to Strawberry House for a while. I felt like there was still something I missed when suddenly, the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of me.
The door automatically closed. All right, we're definitely setting up for the murder here.
Yep.
And afterward, no matter how much I pressed the button, the Strawberry Hall door wouldn't open. But why?
Perhaps.
The doors to Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower must be designed so that only one can open at a time.
See?
I mean, if both doors opened at the same time, we'd easily find out that both towers are the same building. If that happens, it wouldn't be a fun house anymore, right?
Then the reason the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of you,
So what I mean is...
Was it because we opened the Grape Hall door?
Yep,
When that happened, the Grape Hall door didn't open because it was waiting for Strawberry Hall's door to close. If you think about it like that, it makes sense, right?
like,
like you're saying all this hard stuff I don't get, but aren't you forgetting the most basic problem? The color of the walls in Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are different, you know? There's no way they're the same building.
You don't know?
You didn't notice? They're just lights on the floor being shined on the wall. By reflecting a colored light onto a white wall, it makes it look like the wall color has changed.
Wait,
Then what about the picture on the floor? Is that different too? Maybe the floor is just a screen and the picture is being projected from underneath the floor. In fact, when you look at it closely, it's not a picture that was actually drawn on the floor.
I got it.
Oh, I see. Then it's safe to say they're the same building, right?
But
This is a very important problem, so isn't it better if we test it out? Test? For example, we should leave something behind here, and we'll all go to Strawberry Tower.
right?
And if it's still there, we can conclude that they're the same building, right?
I see.
Want me to stay then?
Hold on!
No, that's impossible. There's a sensor preventing that.
Huh? Sensors?
Don't you feel it? There are countless sensors plastered all over the tower's walls and floors. Why can't you notice them?
Hey, hey!
I'm more surprised that you actually noticed them.
My guess is that the sensor can probably detect any movement within the tower.
And when it reacts, it prevents the door from opening. I knew there'd be something like that.
Hey,
By the way, how good is that sensor's performance?
It's quite high performance. It seems that it can even detect your heartbeats and breathing patterns.
I get it.
Then it'd be completely impossible for someone to stay behind, so leave an object behind.
Hey, hey!
Well, what about Nekomaru? He's a heartless robot.
I have a motor running inside me. It's as good as any human heart.
But if you're in sleep mode, that function will come to a stop too, right?
Sheesh!
Like you said, if I cease all functions with sleep mode, the sensor won't detect it, but
Shashing!
do you need to go that far to test it? I won't tolerate any robo-prejudice.
Sorry, you're right.
And once I enter sleep mode, I will not regain consciousness until the good night switch is pressed again, or if my chest alarm goes off.
Before we get too far away from the topic of conversation, let me add there are sensors in the tower to detect any motion down to a heartbeat.
I'm a little concerned about being left alone in that state.
You insolent fool!
It is far too dangerous, even as an experiment. It is possible that we might violate the laws of robotics.
Hey, hey!
Then why don't we just use this? My student handbook. I'll leave this handbook here and we'll all move over to Strawberry Tower. And if by chance the handbook is still there, we can safely say the two towers are the same, right? You're right, let's try this. We left behind Chiaki's e-handbook right away. Then we left Grape Tower and made our way to the Strawberry Tower.
Hey, hey!
That reminds me, does Coach Nekomaru still get hungry? I mean, he's a robot now.
Sleep mode is convenient, but while I'm sleeping, I'm utterly defenseless no matter what happens. Even I'm a little worried about being left alone in that state.
Hey, why'd you create such an ugly-looking building?
That's...
Like I said, it wasn't me. Well, you know, it already existed back when it was an attraction at the amusement park.
You're so evil!
But Monokuma's the one who modified it like this. It's all his fault.
How much time and energy did he put into modifying a building like this?
Hey, hey!
After traveling from Strawberry Hall to Strawberry Tower, if the handbook is still there, we can safely say the two towers are the same building.
It is strange, no?
It seems you are all being quite rude to Nekomaru. Have you never heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
The 3 laws of robotics, I'm not familiar. Of course I am.
All right!
Very well, I shall explain. If this continues, I will feel just awful for Nekomaru.
But I think it's best if we head towards Strawberry Tower for
Yes.
now.
You are right. Then let us discuss this in greater detail later.
Jeez.
I can't believe he has such high-quality sensors and created such an elaborate setup. Well, it's not like this is something new. The whole time, Monokuma's been doing a lot of intricate stuff.
Hey,
Including Nekomaru's functions, Monokuma sure does have a lot of useless technology. But still, Monokuma looks like he's pretty high-tech himself. Ah, shoot.
What happened?
I have not unleashed
If I
even
get
half of
serious, I will not be
brain power
captured by a mere sensor. But even so, doesn't that sound boring?
see.
I must say, this elevator is rather quiet. It is like the Toad's wart. Oh, wait, never mind.
Hey!
Toad's wart? What's she talking about? Doesn't feel like we're moving extremely fast. Feels like we're moving very slowly. If so, the two houses might be surprisingly close. If the two towers are connected in the middle, the distance between them shouldn't be that much. Alright, let's head over to Strawberry Tower.
Well,
The 3 laws of robotics are laws that every robot must follow. It consists of 3 laws that strive for safety, obedience, and self-defense.
She's explaining this
which
all of a sudden?
means...
The first is safety, human safety.
Do you have a minute?
In simple terms, the first law stipulates that the robots may not harm a human being. The second law is obedience. Robots must obey any order given to it by human beings.
I see.
The third law is self-defense. As long as it does not violate the previous 2 laws, a robot must protect its own existence.
Why does Sonya know so much about this?
Hold on. That explanation is too insufficient. Let your teacher expand upon that.
Leave it to me.
Now I can finally act like a teacher. I shall reclaim my dignity right here, right now.
Yeah! What are you guys talking about? Now's not the time to talk about that stuff. Let's head over to Strawberry Tower.
Then,
You are right. Perhaps we shall discuss this matter some other time.
I definitely recommend looking up the XKCD post on the 3 laws of robotics.
I'm already used to being treated like this. That's right. I'm no longer down about it.
Oh!
Now then, let's get going.
I agree. Isn't this elevator actually moving extremely slow? If so, the 2 houses might be surprisingly close, yeah.
I don't like this.
Creating this complicated building just to make us kill doesn't make any sense.
that's...
Maybe...
If the 2 towers are connected in the middle, the distance between them shouldn't be that much. I mean, in theory, the distance between them is the sum of the distance of this hall, the distance of the grape hall, and the tower itself.
My name is Gun.
My name is Gun!
Hey.
We go inside Strawberry Tower from the door into Strawberry Hall. And if my handbook is still there, we can safely say the 2 towers are the same building.
Away we go.
Hey.
Stay back.
Wait. Step aside, you fiends. Emissary of
In
evil.
accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Pierce through! Supernova Silver Fox Sandy!
It pressed the button.
Truly, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Amazing. Your hamsters are truly skilled.
So you have appeared.
I see. Your eyes managed to follow Sandy's movements. As expected of the Dark Lady, you have my praise.
Amazing.
Truly amazing. You must have a strong, trusting relationship with them.
Thank you.
Gundam's so good. I love him. You didn't need to bother making your hamster press it.
Just as I thought, it's taking a while to open.
Considering what we discussed earlier, the sensor will confirm that nothing is moving inside the tower, then wait for the other door to close. At that moment, I heard a loud sound from the other side of the door. I'll be very shocked. No, it is, okay.
My,
Look over there.
The moment we set foot inside Strawberry Tower, Sonya raised her voice. When I looked where she was pointing, it's there, the handbook.
yep.
There's no doubt. This is my student handbook.
If the handbook Chiaki left in Grape Tower is here, then that means... seems that we've confirmed it.
Yep.
Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the same building. And depending on whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, the tower becomes either Strawberry Tower or Grape Tower.
Huh?
Then that door over there with the grape image on it.
I see.
It's not the exit, but it appears it's connected to Grape House's Grape Hall.
Discovered a recent visual novel that actually made me cry. Is it Umineko When They Cry? I hope so. But it also means that we have no idea where the exit is.
Hey,
Well, I guess that can't be helped. There's no way we'd actually find the exit that easy. Well, anyway, I'm surprised. I can't believe you already uncovered a secret like this. As expected of Chiaki, you're truly amazing. Normally, all you do is stare into space, but at times like this, you really pull through for us. Shut up, Nagito.
However,
Why was this building designed so strangely?
you're so evil.
There's probably no reason. It's probably because it's a fun house. That's all the reason Monokuma needs. Who are you again?
That's...
I'm Monami. Why did you forget about me?
That reminds me. What happened to the Monokuma announcement?
Huh?
What do you mean?
According to my internal clock, it's already past 10 p.m.
Oh my.
Is it that time already?
Damn it!
Despite that, why hasn't there been a Monokuma announcement?
Monokuma appears!
Allow me to answer. Every single day up until now, I have consistently let you know when it's morning and night on this island. And thanks to that, you've been able to live a normal life.
You guys.
Did you guys mistake me for some kind of pretty alarm clock?
Hello.
Ah, well, it's totally true that I'm pretty, but... Hey, what are you trying to say? For the time being, the Monokuma announcements are on hiatus. You can't go outside and there are no windows here, so it's not like it matters if it's morning or night. Also, I've been thinking of a little something to replace the Monokuma announcement.
I don't like this.
What's wrong with him? Well, if there's no announcements, we can just look at the clock. Both Strawberry House and Grape House have clocks in their first floor lounges. That should be second floor lounges.
Even if I don't look at the clock, I have my internal clock, so it's no problem for me anyway.
And it's already past 10 p.m., right? I'm starting to feel sleepy after hearing that.
Since we don't have food, it might be better if we rest and conserve our energy.
Hey,
For now, let's just decide our room assignments.
Cheers, door. Room assignments.
Each house has 5 guest rooms, so we should first decide who's going to stay in which house.
Why don't we make things simple and split them between the boys and the girls?
Yes.
Yes, let us do that.
man.
That's a bummer, but... Well, I guess it makes sense.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Then ladies first.
Now then, let us begin!
Now then, kittens, choose which house you would like.
Let's just choose Grape House. Staring at a red room is just going to strain my eyes.
Oh!
Then the men shall have the Strawberry House. Strawberry men are known for passion.
Hey,
Also, each house has guest rooms of varying quality, right?
damn right.
Wasn't it 2 deluxe rooms, 1 standard room, and 2 crummy rooms?
For now.
And we need to decide those next, huh? But there are only 5 rooms in each house, right? Then 1 guy will be left over.
Then that means there's only one appropriate way to settle this.
Appropriate way.
Rock, paper, scissors, of course.
Suddenly, the rock, paper, scissors battle between 6 guys had begun. And the results? Nagito, obviously. Sorry, I ended up winning so easily. That's right, I totally forgot that Nagito is the ultimate lucky student.
So I take second place. That's fine, I was getting bored of always being on top.
Huh?
It's decided. You 2 will get a deluxe room. Now then, regarding the third winner, it's me! I'll be resting in the standard room.
Damn right.
Me and Kazuichi are next.
Man.
So I get a crummy room, huh? Well, it's better than rooming with someone. That's unfortunate, Hajime. You can rest in the lounge, but try not to catch a cold.
Hey,
How about you Grape House girls? Did you all pick your rooms as well?
Yep.
Yeah, we did. We had a brief discussion and settled things smoothly. Sonia and I have the deluxe room, and apparently Akame wants one of the crummy rooms. Why did you choose the crummy room? There's still a standard room left over.
It's not like that.
It's good enough for me. You guys might think it's pretty crappy, but it's a palace compared to my home. Man, Akane's home life really sucks. Is Akane the traitor? So there is a standard room and a crummy room left. Hajime, if you would like, please use one of them. Huh?
hey, hey, hey!
You can't do that!
Oh my.
Why not?
Well,
I mean, it's dangerous. Hajime might be the traitor, you know?
What are you saying?
Miss Sonia?
What am I... Uh-huh.
So,
We haven't doubted Hajime at all.
like,
Even I don't think he'd try to trick us. It seems that you're the only one who thought Hajime is suspicious.
Hey!
Really? Of all people, you're gonna say that? You're really gonna say that?
right?
Hajime, you can use one of our leftover rooms.
Thank you. I'll feel bad about using the standard room, so I'll stay in the crummy room. But even so, it really helps that I have a place to sleep.
Oh! Now then, it's decided. We should turn in for today.
Aw, man.
It's... like... it doesn't even make any sense. And so all the guys, except for me, ended up staying the night on the second floor of the strawberry house. And all the girls, plus my leftover self, stayed on the second floor of the grape house.
Geez, just as I thought, I was forgotten. Well, I'm used to it after all.
Monami? Alright, we're gonna take some notes real quick. All of the ladies plus Hajime stay in the grape house. Chiaki and Sonia take deluxe rooms. Hajime and Akane take crummy rooms. All of the men take stay in the strawberry house. What was it? Nagito takes... Ooh, who took the other deluxe room? Who you... No. We'll figure this out. Nagito and someone take deluxe rooms. Nekomaru takes standard. Kazuichi and Uyuhiko, I think, take crummy rooms. Gundam. Monami very suspiciously says, I was forgotten. Tee hee hee. So, this is the second floor of Grape House.
Choosing Grape House was definitely a good decision.
What do you mean?
You see, Strawberry House is a quadrilateral, but Grape House is hexagonal. That means this place is far more spacious. It is quite a good bargain.
For a princess, you sure do think about petty stuff.
Sleepy.
The deluxe rooms are the two rooms at the far back, right? Is it okay if we go already?
Yo,
2 rooms at the front are the crappy rooms, right? Hajime, you use the one next to the lounge.
then,
So the standard room across from the lounge will remain unoccupied.
easy as pie.
I shall prepare nameplates for our rooms later. I shall also include portraits of everyone's faces.
You don't really need to draw our faces, but the nameplates might be a good idea.
Night.
After reaching the limits of her sleepiness, Chiaki staggered over to her deluxe room.
Good day.
Now then, I shall retire to the evening as well. Good night, everyone.
Good night, see you tomorrow. After exchanging good nights, everyone went into their guest rooms. I should get some sleep too. I think I was assigned the crummy room that's next to the lounge. I have a burning curiosity though, and I suspect, yeah, it's not gonna let me. Damn. Damn. 2 minutes to log into FGO or any other daily logins that reset at midnight, by the way. This is a surprisingly shabby guest room. It's a little cold in here. The draft coming from the door is making me hungry. But I shouldn't be talking like that. For now, I need to endure it no matter what. No matter what happens, I will definitely prevent a killing from happening. I won't let Monokuma get what he wants. It's been a minute since we had a Monokuma theater. Oh god, Morse code? Oh man, I used to know this too. Alright. To the internet. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start typing this in. I think that's B is the first letter, if I remember correctly. And I know that the dit da dit is an R. I know that 3 dits is an S. Oh my god, is this gonna be B? That's B-E S-U-R-E. Is this gonna say be sure to drink your Ovaltine? Yeah, 3 DAs is an O. 2 D-R-I-N-K. Oh my god, this is gonna say be sure to drink your Monotine or something, your Monokumatine. Okay, yeah, the first line was be sure to... Yeah, this is it. This is gonna say be sure to drink Y-O-U-R, yep, your... Oh my god. Kumatine, yep. Oh, cheers, door.
To tell you the truth, I'm out of ideas.
I can't believe that, dude. It's morning already? What was that joke in the Japanese version? I sincerely doubt that your average Japanese Danganronpa player would recognize a reference to A Christmas Story of all things. Did they do a Morse code joke? Did they do something else? Or was that just them going, well, we have no idea to what to do with the localization? Mayhaps I'm too young for the Ovaltine joke. I mean, A Christmas Story is... When did this movie even come out? 83. That's later than I thought it was. But it is a classic Christmas movie that they play for 24 hours straight every year on like ABC, I think, right around Christmas time. It's morning already. Now that there are no Monokuma announcements, I don't feel like my usual self anymore. There should be a clock in the lounge. I should head over there and see what time it is. Oh, you know, I wonder if all my footsteps in here work for my Monomi. Yes, they do. Can I please go upstairs? I want to get the file, dude. I'm so eager. Let's see, the time is 9 a.m. It's later than I'm used to waking up, but I guess it still counts as morning. I feel called out. Now then, what should I do? In this kind of situation, panicking will accomplish nothing. It might be better if I spend time like I normally do for as long as I can. I should find someone to talk to, or it might be a good idea to just stay in my room and conserve my energy. Free time, huh? I doubt it's gonna let me get any details. Ah, I'm surprised it lets me go in. Heh. So this is the Monokuma archive that Nagito was telling me about. Apparently there are no clues that might be useful for escaping this place, but in the future it may be necessary to know about the enemy. Oh wow, it's a full 360. That's interesting. We haven't gotten one of these before. Whee! Okay, so let's see. We've got the button, we've got his judging hammer. I don't know what that is. I don't recognize this. Or these all references to the characters from the first game? Because we've got scissors here, we've got a mirror for Yasuhiro, we've got a doll for someone. I'm not sure what the dove would be. A race car? Not sure. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's not for everyone in the first game. I like the gun. Bang, bang. This bookshelf has worldwide bestseller, 10 Killing Commandments, Monokuma's personal guide to success and happiness. Somehow I suppressed my urge to throw it on the floor and put it back on the bookshelf. Monokuma's Cute Meaty Diary, Volume 1. What is this? Is this Monokuma's diary? Has he been keeping a diary this whole time? Greetings, I'm the Monokuma in charge of Monokuma. I'm the only one who looks good in a fresh salmon jacket. Anyway, it's still pretty recent, but I've made a tremendously huge discovery, and I shall share it with you guys starting now. First, oh god, squat like you're sitting in an invisible chair and put your hands behind your thighs. Then hold that position as you raise your thighs. If you keep raising higher and higher, don't you think you'd start floating higher and higher into the air? You would, right? Right? Isn't this an amazing, revolutionary discovery that'll cause a reform in traffic laws? But I can't do it. I don't have thighs. Bummer. Looks like there are still several volumes to this diary. Cute. What's on this bookshelf? Monokuma's latest work. There's no way my little sister is this incompetent. Does this mean Monami? Don't tell me he writes articles when he's bored. That's a reference that I would have expected. Though, I feel like that was early. When did that come out? Despair Boys, Monokuma's Successful Youth Edition. What a shitty title. That was a very clever one. That was very clever.
Are you serious?
My eyes passed by that several times and I did not catch it. Famous Monokuma quotes, Volume 1. Here's one free massage ticket. Of course you're the one who's gonna give the massage. However, if you keep using the free massage ticket, you'll eventually master the massage fist. Never underestimate the power of the massage fist. It will impress Kenpo masters around the world. Deep stories that really happened and will probably make you cry. All 1,000 volumes of That Love by Monokuma. I should pretend I never saw this. Okay, that's every one of them. And I think that's everything that I can examine in here. Maybe? Hang on, I thought I saw something right here. This might be another secret passage incident. Or maybe I'm tripping. I don't know, I don't think we're getting anything out of this. Well, guys, I think that is probably gonna be where I wrap it up for tonight. It is a little bit past midnight, and I do work tomorrow, and then I have a flight as soon as I get off work. I just have to yeet myself straight to the airport. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and turn in for the evening, and I think also I like the idea of leaving a little bit of suspense, you know? Who's gonna be the victim? How is this murder gonna play out? I have no idea as of yet, and I like the idea of hanging on until I get back from my trip to find out the answers. This is a long chapter. It's a long game. Like, I'm pretty sure by now the amount of runtime that I have had in Danganronpa 2, I had already finished Danganronpa 1. The chapters are substantially longer, because I could finish a whole chapter in between 6 and 8 hours in Danganronpa 1. Whereas DR2, I'm having to break it up because it's going on like 10 to 12 hours per chapter. And that's also definitely partly because, you know, I read every voice line out loud, which takes some time, and I take notes, and I run around and do stupid things, and I go on rants for 25 minutes, but, you know, even so. Well, with all the YouTube VODs, we won't be starved for content in the week you're gone. I mean, I'm glad that is the case, and I'm very, very glad that people are responding well to the YouTube VODs. I wish I had the discipline to do it before, but, you know, we can't change the past, we can only move forward. So from now on, I'm not gonna say every single stream I do is gonna be archived, but the ones that like I think have value and the ones that I might ever want to come back to, I'll definitely archive. V3 is significantly longer than DR2. Don't tell me that. V3 is like 1,000,000 words. Don't say that. Oh god, no. Please, no. Not another Lost Belt 6 incident. Please. Well, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I probably won't be doing V3 for a little while. After V3, I'll probably do Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls before I do Danganronpa V3, and sometime in between those I'll break it up. I'm really eager to play Tunic. I'm really eager to do some of the Dark Souls franchise. 9 Souls came out recently, and basically every single person who likes Hollow Knight has said this is an incredible experience, and if you like Hollow Knight, definitely give it a shot. There's a lot of Hollow Knight like streamers and YouTubers who are like, this is probably my new favorite game. Just massively acclaimed from what I've heard so far, so I'm definitely giving that a shot sometime soon. Also right now off stream I am playing Metaphor ReFantasio, which came out yesterday and is the new Atlas game. It is not a Persona game, but as soon as I entered the Not Velvet room to talk with Not Igor to start unlocking my Not Personas, I was like, yeah, this is just another Persona game in a different, you know, cosmetic. Totally be down to help voicing for V3, mostly because it's my fave. I mean, I'll take a look at the option. We had really successful voicing streams for Lost Belt 6, so definitely an option that I can consider, but that is a bridge I'll cross when I come to it. Silk Song isn't real, it's a collective delusion. Nah, Silk Song was great, 10 out of 10. The systems with all of the tools building was kind of difficult, but the silver boss, I can't remember what her name was, she was tough but fair, and then the secret final boss was really cool, so I liked Silk Song a lot. Anyway, I'll be seeing you guys in a little while, about a week, 9 days I think. The 22nd is going to be our next stream, and that is going to be right when I get back from my vacation. So thank y'all for being here. I'm looking forward to seeing how we make use of all of this for our next murder. In the meantime, guys, be kind to one another, be kind to yourselves, be safe, and as always, my friends, peace out. Good night. What the heck? Has my neck been doing this the whole time? When did this start? Is it because of the green background in the game? Oh! Is it because my monitor gets so much brighter because of the green background that it lights my face? Wow, that's interesting. Huh, I'll have to fine-tune the settings. I did not encounter that before. Let me go into this room and see if that changes. No? Okay, well, that was weird. Anyway, night, y'all.